Okay, there we go. Hola, Yuppie, everybody. Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy Umineko Thursday. Let me just... Give me just a very quick minute. Because I updated the audio this time. There it is, NVIDIA broadcast. Okay, it should technically work right now. I have both the echo, room echo removal and the noise removal. So we're gonna hope it's gonna work fine this well. Normally I have the NVIDIA broadcast settings, so like the room echo removal and stuff on OBS directly, but since I updated it, the options are not there anymore, and I did update my audio drivers and NVIDIA broadcast both, so I'm like, okay, what's going on? What is this? But alright, so let me check. I wanted to check if I have everything fun and running. Okay, it looks like everything is running as it should. So let me mute the BGM and the audio. Their desktop audio is on. Give me a second. All right, there we go. Good. All right, so tonight we are going to be continuing reading more Umineko. I came with a delay as usual. Oh, now I realized what I forgot. I forgot my cup to drink tea from. So let me get my tea. Alright, okay, I have my teacup. Now we are all ready. Hi, Venatrix, how you doing? Good evening, happy Umineko Thursday. So, okay, since I'm already delayed, like 30 whole ass minutes, gonna keep the recap very short. So, we started Umineko episode 8 yesterday, and what we saw thus far is Battler brought Anje to the final game board, as we say, to give her some closure, from what I understand, and to help her understand something that she is missing, which I assume is, you know, seeing with love. And Afterburn showed her the truth of the cat box in episode 7, and everything's gone to shit for her. She rolled back very hard and now is back to hating Eva with every fiber of her being, which is a bit sad because you were like, damn girl, you had started to learn in episode 4, but I'm going to assume Anje from episode 4 is not exactly the same one as we're seeing here, at least not fully. But, well, or she is, and she just wants to prove that, like, you know, since people are saying it's your parents who did it, more people as in Burn, being like, the truth is your parents are at fault, maybe she rolled back hard to say, hey, no, Eva is the one at fault, you know, as a way to deny the potential that her parents are terrible. So in a way, it's kind of understandable. And yeah, and because of her wanting to just be proven right, basically. The only thing she's interested in is someone being like, yes, you were right. Eva killed everybody. You were right to hate her. And your parents were good people and didn't kill anybody. Batter isn't showing her that. She's showing her a perfect world, basically. And strangely, everyone seems to be happy, especially Kinzo, which is eyebrow raising. So, and because of that, she's rejecting him, but she still needs to keep seeing it. Oh, Toralyn, thank you for the stay hydrated redeem. Let me take a sip. Also, good evening. Happy Umineko Thursday. This is from episode 7, then we need to go here. I'm really liking thus far how Anje in this episode, the way she comes in and out is like how she inserts into her smaller self, only to be like, screw you, Butler. I don't want, this doesn't make sense. All of this is garbage and trash, and fuck you in particular, Beatrice, and then phases back out and then comes back. And by the way, your magic tricks are shit. Outside, the rain had started to pour down hard. However, inside the cousin room, it was loud and cheery. It could have been raining spears, and no one would have paid any attention. Are they playing poker? That's poker, right? The cousins were all bursting with energy, sitting in a circle on the bed. By the way, is the audio of the visual novel okay? Please let me know if it's too quiet in comparison to the sound of my voice. I know I ask this very frequently, but this time it actually, I'm concerned about it because, like I said, I updated OBS and all my drivers, including audio drivers, and when that happens, OBS kind of fucks up the audio settings and I have to tweak shit all over again.
So
It's been almost 3 years since I started reading Umineko. And in the beginning I was like, damn, Battle is such a silly stupid, and now here I'm like, oh, look at him, my son. Yes, give Maria money. That's the solution to everything. Just give Maria your money. Are you sad? Give Maria money and then she will buy herself some candy, so you will be happy. Are you behind on bills? Give your money to Maria, even if you don't have it. Just go into debt for Maria. With just a deck of cards, the cousins could enjoy themselves for hours and hours. They were so engrossed that the occasional thunderbolt hardly even registered as static in the background. I feel like this could be happening even if there was like an apocalypse outside. Like the cousins are just peacefully playing poker while the world is going to shit. I can imagine this scenario as well. Yeah.
さっきシャノンに聞いたけど、ハロウィンパーティーがあるって言ってたよ。ホールで立食形式でやるそうだよ。すごいね。
Okay, I'm curious how they're gonna solve the romance in this game board.
Halloween party?
I mean, given that Shannon is separate from Beato, I'm going to assume each of the cousins is going to have their respective partner. But I'm still curious how Shannon will be handled, because I'm unable to see her relationship with George anymore in a way that's like her projecting battler, but my assumption is that this isn't an issue in this game board.
お、はーい、どちら様？
There was a knock, the door opened, and Anje was there. She had been sleeping in her parents' room.
おう、エンジェか。起きたか。
あのね、晩ご飯だからお屋敷行くって。準備しなさいって。ご飯だご飯だ。お腹すいた。
Perhaps because she was the hungriest, Maria celebrated more vigorously than anyone else. Yes, she has a big tummy. She likes to eat. She jumped up happily and hopped off the bed. And the others all clambered off the bed and started putting their shoes on. Kitty and Rudolph came into view. God, I see. Whenever I see those two now, previously I was like, oh, it's Kitty and Rudolph. Fun times. Kitty, my beloved. And now they come in and I'm like, I just make a makeshift cross and then I'm like, I am like, be gone, evil. I'm like, just no. What is that expression? The one that I meant to say, like, hear this. Like, be gone, evil. And I don't have a cross at hand, so we'll have to make do without one.
飯だぞ。行く支度をしろい。
今日はなんだか素敵みたいよ。楽しみね。
マリア知ってる？
Maria, get away from them! Get away from them, Maria!
ハロウィンパーティー？マリアだけ知ってて、エンジェは知らない。
I love her.
お母さん、ハロウィンパーティーって何？
What? Did you never ever have a Halloween party with Anje? Oh my god.
さあ、何かしらね。行ってのお楽しみね。
みんな、か。そろそろ行くで。
皆様、お揃いでしょうか。
Yes, hello, Canon. How you doing?
マリア、こっちいらっしゃい。襟が変よ。
Oh,
お腹空いちゃったわ。
God, I die. Whenever Rosa is being so sweetly and motherly, I die. And it hurts. It just hurts, man.
親族会議の一番の楽しみは食事
And
よ
I'm
ね。
and I'm saying this as someone who doesn't like her.
エンジェちゃんはお腹空いた？
Eva smiled at Anje.
着いた。
This also hurts.
エンジェ、着きましたでしょ？いいのよ。
Anje and both her moms. This hurts.
そうよね。お腹空いたわよね。おばさんもお腹ペコペコよ。
You know what hurts the most about this is the fact that, at least from what we've seen thus far, there was a potential that Eva and Anje could have been just like this for very long, and then, you know, shit happened. Society happened.
よし、出発するぞ。
And of course, I think she mentioned in episode 4 something about Anje having told her, give me back my parents.
表は風も強いみたいだか
You
らな。
know.
傘を飛ばされるなよ。
皆様、傘をお持ちください。
Man.
は
Man.
い、エンジェちゃん、傘。
Stop. It
あり
hurts.
がとう、エヴァおばさん。
It hurts. Stop.
やっぱり女の子は可愛いわね。
I'm on my knee. I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees and begging. Stop. This
今
hurts.
度おばさんのお家にも遊びにいらっしゃい。約束よ。
エヴァおばさんって、エンジェのこと気に入ってるんだ。
Butler, I'm gonna suplex you for making me feel things.
うん。
I was like, I've already cried so much at Umineko. I'm sure I'm gonna cry in episode 8, but probably more like towards the finale, right? No, I feel like I wanna cry right now.
母さんは本当は娘が欲しかったらしいんだよ。
Well, you see, Halloween party often has things like monsters and witches added. I feel like, yeah, she could explain that. She could explain it like that. But I can kind of see. I thought Rudolph would be the kind of parent who would be like, you know, going trick or treating with his kids. Maybe Kiria didn't want that because the last time they did trick or treating, he kind of flirted with one of the moms, and she was like, "Nah, nope, no more trick or treating. Halloween is over." I feel like all of these people need a stern German. You're not made of sugar, or whatever the phrase is. Du bist nicht aus Zucker. Wir sind nicht aus Zucker. God, can you believe? Even though I am like half German, literally grew up with a German father, and I've never heard that expression even once in my life up until I met my boyfriend, and he told me that, and I was like, I told him like, what? what do you mean?
小さい頃、私もずいぶん可愛がってもらった気がする。うちのママは本当は男の子が良かったって言ってたよ。おう。
元気に生まれてきてくれれば性別なんてどうでもいいのよ。マリアは大切な神様からの授かり物なんだから。
Oh my god. Stop. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. When they got outside, the wind was fairly strong. Evo had really hit it off with Anje, offered to share an umbrella with a little girl. Battler, I'm gonna grab your fingers and I'm gonna gently crack them. Stop writing things that hurt me. It was hard to tell what they were chatting so excitedly about, but they seemed to be getting along splendidly already. Battler opened his umbrella as he watched it. You stop looking at me like that. Stop looking at me like that. You know what you're doing. His little sister was cute when she clung to him, but she was just as cute and adorable when looking up at someone else with a happy smile. Oh, he's so happy for Ange. Help. The wind and rain were strong, but even this would have been the perfect spice to heighten their anticipation for the coming meal. They put Halloween decorations. I can't believe this is like, I'm fighting for my life not to start crying right now. Thanks to some festive decorations, the main hall had been remade into the scene of a Halloween party. The Ushinomiya family always took meals in the dining hall. This was the first time I'd ever seen a buffet-style party set up in the main hall.
Yo, Butler!
My beloved!
Oh, Mania!
I'm gonna eat my microphone. Stop!
Happy Halloween! トリックオアトリート。
Mari, I wanted to hear this forever.
ありがとうベアトリーチェさん。相変わらずお美しいわね。
You're looking as beautiful as... Oh my... What if I just grabbed my keyboard and tossed it out the window?
お前少し出来上がってねえか
So what if she has?
耳が少し赤いぞ
Let your wife drink.
あの後ちょいとそのだな金蔵が珍しい酒を手に入れたというのでな
食事の前のお菓子は自重するのに飲酒は自重しねえんだな
She's not a little kid. Therefore that rule does not apply. Therefore that rule does not apply to her. Checkmate.
失礼いたします。ベアトリーチェ様、親方様のお呼びでございます。
Hello, Shannon. I saw Kinzo beckoning from over the portrait. I literally just imagined Kinzo like looking from behind the curtain like a shy schoolgirl, like gee.
セレモニーとは金蔵も形式にこだわる男よ。
例の 黄金の返還式うんぬんってことなんだろう。後ろ宮家にとっては一つの大きな節目なんだ。付き合
Yes.
ってやれよ。
ちと寂しい気持ちもある
後ろ宮家顧問錬金術師であることはこれからも変わらねえさ。
な。であるな。ではちょっと行ってくる。後ほどな。源氏の話によると、今日のパーティー。ちょっと
Oh,
した趣向があるらしいぞ。
well, it's a Halloween party, isn't it?
楽しみにしておれ。
Yes.
用意したのはお前じゃないだろうか。
いちいち細かい男よ。
Oh my god. I love them both so much.
では後ほどな。
お兄ちゃん、今日は何かあるの？
If there is, I hope it's nothing bad.
何か特別な日？
But it's Ryukishi, it's Umineko. And while I'm very happy with the scene right now, I have a gut feeling that Ryukishi... I always have like this gut feeling at the back of my gut or like my head that whenever something is super happy in Umineko, I can believe him, but at the same time, I'm like, we're at the very beginning of this chapter. He's gonna swipe the rug from under my feet at some point. It looked as though even Anje had picked up on that much. She seemed to be getting tense for no reason.
後ろ宮家にとっては特別な日だ。だが、エンジェとは関係ないから気楽にしてていいんだぜ。
そうだ。ねえねえお兄ちゃん聞いた？さっきエヴァおばさんからね、すごい秘密を聞いたの。マリアお姉ちゃんも知らない秘密、お兄ちゃんにだけ教えてあげるね。
I am looking at Ryukishi in the eye right now and I'm like, if you are gonna be like, the secret is Eva kills everyone and then this party goes to shit because of that, I'm gonna get on a boat, go to Japan and I'm gonna shake Ryukishi and be like, why are you hurting me like this?
秘密ってなんだなんだ。
あのね、
Look at their little sprite!
アーモンドが入ってたら当たりなんだって。
当たりってくじ引きか何かの話か？
I can't.
とにかくアーモンドが当たりなの。
What does that even mean? Look at that! Look at her pouch! She's so cute! Apparently she wanted to be praised for... Sorry, Anje puffed out her cheeks. Apparently she wanted to be praised for sharing this exciting secret. But just knowing that almonds win doesn't really explain much.
分かった分かった。大切な秘密を教えてくれてありがとうな。
お兄ちゃん嫌い。せっかく秘密を教えてあげたのに。
Anje, her cheeks still puffed out, headed back to where Aunt Eva was. They really are getting along well. Well, I guess I have no problem if it's her aunt. If it was some guy from her class, I don't care if they're in elementary school, it's not happening. Can you imagine? Anje walking over to just a schoolmate who just happens to be a lad and she talks to him and Batter is in the back like loads gun. I thought that's more like a Kirie thing to do. And maybe Rudolph, but Batter would be like approach us from behind and then just cast a shadow over the kid and the kid leaves and I'm just like, oh hi Onichan, how you doing? And he's like, hi. Who was that? No playing with the opposite sex without Onichan's approval. Batter, come on. At that moment, Genji-san's voice rang out. The chatter gradually subsided and the rain outside once again became apparent.
皆様、ご静粛に願います。
Hello. Silence filled the room. All the relatives seemed vaguely aware that tonight's festivities consists of more than a Halloween party. Patra already knew. This was a ceremony to mark the return of the gold from Kinzo to Beatrice, which had been borrowed for so many years. Now, that fact was being announced by Kinzo himself. He spoke of how this gold had not only restored the Shiromiya family, but brought it to a level of wealth it had never before experienced. He spoke of how he would finally return his gold, this gold to Beatrice, the one who had saved the Shiromiya family. Kenzo personally handed an ingot decorated with a bright red ribbon to Beatrice. He just... He really just grabbed the ingot and was like, okay, I'm gonna wrap it in a ribbon and call it a day. But to be fair, it was a better option than like putting it in a package.
やれやれ、しまう場所もないが、特別に引き取ってやろう。
ベアトリーチェ様。
It was hard to imagine Beato, of all people, getting admonished by Genji. Oh, well, actually I can. I couldn't help but laugh.
後ろ宮家顧問錬金術師ベアトリーチェである。今宵をもち10トンの黄金の貸し出し契約の終了を受け入れるものである。我が祖母の代より数十年片翼をもがれたわしは再び飛翔の時を迎えた。わらわはそれを見守り、子々孫々までの未来永劫の繁栄を心より祈るものである。
Hello, how you doing? Hi, Tablespoon, how you doing? Happy Umineko Thursday. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright, just in pain because Ryukishi keeps hurting me. And I'm also like the anxiety TM because I'm like, okay, but when is he gonna pull the rug under my feet? Applause filled the hall. Though she managed to make such a dignified speech for once, as soon as it was over, she stuck her tongue out and leered at us. I guess it's about the limit of how long Beato can stay serious. Thank you, sir, for your speech. Now give the microphone back to Beato. Congratulations! 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 The return of the Evangelion scene. After Genji's words, the relatives all looked at each other, then started applauding at once.
Arigato, Shokun. Beatrice, そなたは後宮家の一員だ。それは血より尊き絆によるものだ。
金の貸し借りの縁は血より大切であるからな。
ベアトリーチェ様。
I love how Genji keeps coming in like, ma'am, can you please behave? Well, now where have we seen this exact dynamic before, But with more sass and pizzazz and riz. After that, Kinzo's long-winded speech continued. Tonight, Kinzo would retire as the Ushiromiya family head. Then he announced that he would reveal the distribution of his inheritance. A stir of excitement spread across the siblings in money trouble when they heard that they wouldn't have to wait for Kinzo's death to get their shares. Can you imagine? Literally, the siblings are that one meme image where the guys are all sitting in the couch, super unimpressed, and then Kinzo's like, I'm gonna give money, and then they go like, Wah! Wah! Money!
お前たちがそれぞれ金に苦労しているのは知っておる。それらの問題はすべてこれで解決できるであろう。
No, true. This is okay. I know I say Leon is the miracle fragment, but for me this is also the miracle fragment. Honestly, I actually thought that the Leon fragment would go this way, if not for Because my first thought of that fragment was like, yes, Rion is fine. It's the ideal fragment for Yasu. But is it the ideal for everyone else, right? And I think this is basically the ideal for everybody involved. So this is the true miracle fragment for me.
これは死を待たずして与える遺産である。私はお前たちを厳しくも常に見守ってきた。しかし今宵をもってお前たちの父はそれをやめるのだ。私は雲上から見守るかのごとくお前たちが飛翔するのを眺めているだろう。
And don't forget about the Riz. I definitely will not. I wonder if he will show up.
そなたたちの生きたいように生きるがよい。
親父。
お父様。
Rudolph almost crying. Holy shit.
わかりました。私たちは必ずや飛翔してみせます。
Hell yeah, Eva. Spoken like a true successor.
兄弟で力を合わせ、後ろに兄弟一同、ここに誓います。
This right here, actual miracle.
さやで、わしらは力を合わせたら向かうところ敵なしや。
Hideyoshi laughed, but Genji admonished him. Why? Haruhi could understand why they were so happy. Why are you admonishing Hideyoshi? What did he do? So far, the siblings had quarreled ruthlessly over the inheritance. However, this evening, the inheritance had been neatly split apart, and they no longer had any need to scheme for money. In other words, the siblings no longer had any reason to squabble with each other anymore, but they have reasons to wish for him to die faster. On the contrary, this was a time for them to join hands and help each other become more and more prosperous. Eva and Rosa were sniffling with tears in their eyes. And so was Rosa, but not Kitty! The women were crying, and Rudolph too. Kitty is like, baby girl, it's fine. Here's your tissue. Perhaps now, despite their ages, that finally left the nest for real. Tonight, the eagles of the Ushiromiya family would leave Rokkenjima and the nest weave from the witch's magic and go to their separate ways, with their own power and determination. It made Kinzo think. If Oya had done this from the start, if he had settled the inheritance problem himself, there would have been no need for his children to quarrel at all. Instead, he had acted in a sullen manner and left the problem to them, which had resulted in their strained relationships. It wasn't just you. The inheritance wasn't exactly the problem, sir. It was everything before you died. Yes, it was all his responsibility. That's true. And now the intertwining bonds had been released. It was as though an invisible rope had been wrapped around Kinzo's body. That rope was now gone, and he felt a sense of release he hadn't experienced for many years. The four siblings stepped forward, and before Kinzo, they swore to all support Kraus, the new head, and the lead of the family to greater prosperity. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How? I want to know what kind of talk Eva and Kraus had for her to be like, yeah, I'll accept you as the head. I mean, alright, I know, miracle fragment, but... Their faces sparkled with an unexpected youthfulness. It was only natural. After all, none of the four had made such a natural feeling promise since the time they were kids. Oh, it's actually kind of sweet. As the vibrancy of their youth returned to them, the siblings made a promise once again. They regained like 50 years! Congratulations! When Kraus finished his announcement, a friendly applause filled the hall. The cousins. Congratulations, the servants. Congratulations, joined in on the applause that continued and on and on. Anje watched this, dumbfounded. Do not face in and ruin this party. The four siblings were supposed to have quarreled with each other constantly since they were kids, and they were supposed to have pointlessly locked swords with Kinzo's inheritance as their goal, their worries over money spurring them on. Thanks to the ceremony, even the world of truth, the world I and knowledge, has been rewritten. Were they actually friendly towards each other, or did they quarrel all the time like I believe? It doesn't matter. Either way, right here, right now, all those problems have been resolved. I mustn't believe. This is just Oni-chan's farce. Don't! No! Stop! Even though I knew that fact, when I watched Dad and the others hugging each other with teary smiles on their faces, I couldn't help but feel something warm welling up in my eyes. Same. That's copium.
お前は何を見たら聞いたら信じることができるんだ。
赤で
Red.
深き真実で言ってくれたら。
赤で言えなければ全ては嘘なのか。
I love this. Honestly, I really love this line.
信じない。私はこんなの。
Anja looked at the floor and fell silent. As the game master, Battler was able to use the Red Truth. However, that rule only exists on a witch's game board. In the world of humans, Red Truth doesn't exist. People see things, hear things, and when they believe that something is worth believing, they accept it as a Red Truth. Unless Anja accepts it, no kind of truth can become truth. Battler wanted her to realize this. There was no point in using the Red Truth, a rule of this game, to force the truth on her. Anja would have to use her own power, her own heart, to accept the truth as truth. The decision was Anja's. No one could force her to decide either way. So there was nothing wrong with Anja declaring this scene to be a farce. But if so, then what about the hot tears dripping down Anja's face? Anja would have to think that through herself without anyone telling her. After one sniffle and a rub of her eyes, Anja let the 6-year-old version of herself take control of her peace. Oh, I really love the line of, is everything that's not spoken in red need to be a lie? Such, loaded. I love it. I can't even explain exactly why I think it's such an amazing line. What followed was a harmonious, fun stretch of time. Beautifully adorned dishes were brought in one after another, and a champagne corks were loosened with pleasant sounds. Several small tables were set here and there, each with its own theme. That was where the fun lay in the stand-up buffet party, as the guests wandered from table to table, pondering what they should eat first. This sort of performance was where Genji, I'm sorry! Wow, Goda, I'm sorry. You have reached that level of respect, I guess. This sort of performance was where Goda's genius shone through. The hotel that let him go should have regretted ever having done so. Of course, a stand-up buffet would probably be a tiring affair for the middle-aged, so chairs had been set up as well. However, each time a new dish was brought in the hall, they could get up to look, wandering through the tables however they pleased. This way, they could each bump into a new group of people, then mingle elsewhere when that group melted apart. Look at Kinzo go. Oh my god, Genji's expression next to Kinzo like, Sir. Master? Master? They're about to spill... You're about to spill the sauce? Master? Or more like, Master? Stop pouring the wine sauce. Stop. Your cholesterol levels. Master! People are interesting. As the members in each group changed, so did the topics of conversations. The bustling Halloween party played out like a colorful kaleidoscope. The original chains decorating the walls brought back youthful memories. Those would help anyone enjoy themselves like they were kids again. Even to Anja, it was like a dream. She chatted happily with her cousins. She also chatted with her aunts and uncles. Beato showed her several tricks that she called magic. Mania said they were magic, Anja said they were tricks, and the night grew even more lively. Oh my god, they went at each other like... like, it's magic! No, it's trick! The two young girls were so fired up that the adults decided to show some tricks they knew, shocking both of the kids utterly. Eventually, they each started showing tricks to the others, asking if they'd ever seen this one or that one before, and it became a party of magic, just perfect for the Halloween. In addition to magic tricks, several quizzes, riddles, and games popped up, reminding everyone of their childhood days. Even the servants who were serving food got dragged into the groups, and the whole hall was filled with chatter. To Ange, young as she was, every single magic trick, quiz, and riddle was an entirely new experience. They stimulated her intellectual curiosity, and she couldn't contain her excitement. Add in the wide variety of delicious foods and drinks that she could choose from, and it was like being in a dream. Ange felt a floaty sensation, as though she was walking on a cloud.
Ange, お前これを飲んじゃったのか?
Did you drink alcohol?
お父さんの飲み物だぞ.
Oh my god! She drank alcohol?
エンジェも大人のブドウジュース飲みたかったの。
Adult grape juice!
だからいいの。
This is why you shouldn't say it's grape juice.
少し顔が赤いぜ。
Oh my god, she got drunk!
大丈夫か？
ちょっとしか飲んでないから大丈夫とは思うけれど。
エンジェ大丈夫だよ。
Oh my god!
ないもん。
Yes, you are. I love her so much. She's so cute.
エンジェちゃんはこっちを飲みなさい。ルドルフお父さんが飲んでるのは悪い飲み物だからもう飲んじゃダメよ。
そうだな。悪いのを飲んでるとエンジェも悪い大人になっちまうぜ。
What a way to say it. Don't drink alcohol, kids, or you'll become a bad person. I can just imagine Rudolph being like, you just said that the drink was bad because it was alcoholic, right? And she's like, no, that particular brand of wine is shit.
エンジェ悪い大人にならないもん。お姫様になるもん。
Aww.
そうよ。
She's already a pretty princess.
エンジェは私たちみんなのお姫様よ。
Yes, yes, yes.
そうだな。エンジェは家族みんなのお姫様だ。
私にもお姫様よ。ぜひ今度おばさんの家にも遊びに来てね。いっぱいいっぱい歓迎してあげるんだから。
ありがとう、エヴァおばさん。
Everyone's being really nice. Almost feels like I've become a real princess. I feel so great. I could almost believe that this whole celebration was being held for my sake. It is! Butler stood outside that group of people. As he watched Anja smiling happily from the distance, he smiled too.
ああして幸せに笑えば名前負けもせんのにな。
Yes, she's an angel!
欲しい娘よ。
そうだな。天使の名にふさわしい笑顔だと思うぜ。
その笑顔がコマでなく本当のエンジェのものであればよいのだが。
仮に違ってもあいつはこれを見てるさ。そして自分で考えればいい。
Yes.
そなたとエンジェのゲームは慈しみにあふれているな。
It is.
わらわからすればもどかしいほどにな。
It's as if Beato is saying like, when's the action happening? When is shit gonna hit the fan?
もどかしくて何の問題がある？誰の邪魔もない。
Yes.
妨害も駆け引きも何もなしだ。
What about Burn and Lambda though? Where are they?
そうだな。
Because they said they were gonna play another game. Where is that game?
このゲームはもはや戦いでさえない。
言ってみれば片付けなんだ。俺たちのゲームの。
Yes.
わらわの気まぐれなる行為があやつに及んだ罪は償いきれぬ。
俺たちのゲームの責任だ。俺たち二人で償う。だから俺たちでエンジェに最後のゲームを送る。
Oh my god.
エンジェはあの鍵を正しく使えると思うか？
俺たちが正しいと思う方へ無理やり引っ張ることももちろん考えたさ。
それは意味なきことかもしれぬな。強制された選択は正しくとも生涯受け入れがたい。
That's true.
そういうことだ。エンジェは自ら考え自ら選ばなければならない。
I really love that Battler wants to allow her that
そ
space.
れが俺たちから見て正しくない選択であったとしても、俺はそれを祝福しようと思う。
ゲームマスターはそなただ。わらわはもはや何も口を挟まぬ。
Yes, you can. You're a couple. You're married.
今宵をただ楽しむだけだ。
エンジェにとっては意味あるゲームだ。だが俺たちにとってはお疲れ様パーティーみたいなもんさ。
Technically, he's not wrong. It's like the wedding after party from episode 6, you know? Like they got married and this is like not their honeymoon, but like a wedding after party.
そろそろやってくる頃合いだな。しかし良いのか？エンジェにまた誤解されるぞ。
大丈夫さ。それにむしろ必要なんだ。
What?
お前がそういう姿を見せたようにみんなもな。
What are you cooking? What are you cooking, my guy? I knew I said Ryukishi was probably gonna pull the carpet under my feet. Is it
な
time?
らば我らもこの千秋楽祝いを楽しませてもらうとしよう。
One
これ
fear.
ほどの長きゲームにて、皆それぞれの役を見事演じきってきたのだから。
That instant, the sound of someone clapping for attention rang out. Boom.
さあさあ皆様、お集まりください。
So far, so good.
本日のとっておきでございます。本日は今夜のハロウィンパーティーの目玉としてこの特製ザッハトルテをご用意させていただきました。
Could that have been the one clapping? Everyone gathered together, wondering what was going on. On the serving cart in front of him was a large sliced chocolate cake.
ご覧の通り、チョコレートにて片翼のわしの紋章の風浪をつけた後ろ見分けだけの一品でございます。
A Sachertorte? Okay. Wait. What's that? Ah, that cake. Okay. Got it. The stupendous cake drew a grasp of admiration from all present.
これは立派なケーキですな。
Oh god, that makes me want to eat cake.
にふさわしいもので
And
す。
I'm already eating cookies.
いえいえ、ただのケーキではございませんよ。今夜のこのケーキには一つ秘密がございます。親方様、どうかそれを皆様にお話しくださりますようよろしくお願いいたします。
これはささやかなゲームであるぞ。このケーキには一つだけ当たりのものがあるのだ。
Okay.
アーモンドだ。
Ah, that's it! I see. It's the almond. Anja shouted happily. Kenzo looked at her and nodded.
このケーキの中の一切れだけにアーモンドが一粒入り、そのケーキを選んだものが今夜の王様であるぞ。
It's gonna be Anja, isn't it? I love how Rudolph is already so into this. He's like, yo, I'm in.
ゲームなんて久しぶりだぜ。
あなたのは悪い王様ゲームよね。
What do you mean? Like whoever wins no, sorry. What kind of game could this be and be different?
さて、王様になるとどんなことがあるのですか？
王様は願いを一つ口にすることができる。それを皆で叶えようではないか。
へえ、面白そうだぜ。
王様は男がなるんだよ。女の子はなれないよ。
Yes, you can, Maria. Just believe. Simply believe. Source, Saber from Fate Stay Night.
女の子が当たりだったらお姫様になれるんだよ。
If that's wrong, I'm sorry. I haven't read Fate Stay Night. I've only seen Carnival Phantasm and the Type Moon thing that I'm more invested in is rather Melty Blood. So forgive my not knowledge of Fate.
そうだな。エンジェはすごいな。
こういう時はくじ運がものを言うんや。負けへんで。
お待ちなさいよ。小さい子から順に選ぶといいわ。
よし。
それがいいですね。エンジェちゃんからどうぞ。
こら、マリアはお姉さんでしょ。エンジェちゃんを先にしなさい。
Nobody wants to go first. She's like, I want to be the king.
エンジが当たりを引いちゃったらどうするの
Angie is that type that wants to be the first one to roll at Mario Party. I just know.
エンジが当たりを引く。アーモンドが当たり、アーモンドが当たり。
私たち年寄りは残り物に服があることを祈りましょう。
和解順ということはビリは金蔵であるよな。
そなたは繊細であろうが。
Shit, he's got a point.
納得ゆかん。
Everyone burst out laughing. Her real age was unknown, but she claimed to be 19 years old. Uh-huh. Yep. I guess so. In front of Angela, a large cake split into several pieces. Just one of those pieces was the winner.
さあ、エンジェ様、どのケーキになさいますかな。どれを選んでもほっぺたが落っこちるほど美味しいですよ。
やだ、当たりのじゃないとやだ。
じゃあ一発で当ててみせるしかないな。
You can do it, girl. I believe in you.
ほら、選べ選べ。
Let me finish eating my cookie. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry. Battler pushed Anja's small back towards the table with the cake.
どれにしようかな。
The chocolate cake was cut into 15 pieces. I want to pick the one with the almond and become the princess. Okay. Fair. Oh, that's a pretty cake. What the hell? This rendering is very good. No matter if it's in 2D or 3D, it's very good rendering, all right? Holy shit. Look at that. Look at that surface scattering. One of them had an almond. Which could it be? I get to choose first, but it sort of feels unfair, sorry. I mean, it is, isn't it? My chances of getting the right one are 1 in 15. There's no way I'll get it. And then when Mario Nechan goes after me, she has a 1 in 14 chance of picking the winner. The next person has a 1 in 13 chance and then a 1 in 12 chance, and the last person will win for sure.
お兄ちゃん、これずるい。
You can do it, I believe in you!
最初に選ぶ人の方が不利。
Everyone laughed. Apparently there was something wrong with my calculation, but I still didn't like it.
さあ、エンジェ様から運試し。どうぞどうぞ、お選びください。
If I have to pick one out of so many, there's no way I'll win. But for some reason tonight, it feels like I might actually win after all. I have no reason for feeling this way, but when I'm in a good mood, Lady Luck always brings me fortune.
ほら、決まったか？
決まった。これが当たり。
Yes. I concentrated on my fingertip and pointed at one of the 15 slices. The slice I chose was... Oh, I have... You, what? You're making me pick a slice! Oh, I wanted to save. Wait, I wanted to save! Fuck, what if I picked the wrong one? What if I picked the wrong one? Anja, I'm sorry! I hit escape because I wanted to open the menu. Shit. I wanted to pick another. Oh god. Well, fuck it, we ball. Totally planned. I wasn't expecting you to throw the controller on my hands. I'm just a spectator. When he asked me whether I was sure, I felt a little uneasy. I feel uneasy as well. Still, at times like this, it's better to stick with your instincts. It was one of the few bits of philosophy that this young girl had learned from her few life experiences. Gora took the chosen slice, put it on a plate with a fork, and handed it to Ange. It was Maria's turn next. She was excited, determined to be the winner. I walked away from that group all by myself. I was struck by a temptation to quickly cut the cake open and check for an almond inside. However, I stopped myself. If I check my piece first, my chance of winning is 1 in 15. However, if I wait for some other to check their slices, then when I see that they've lost, my chances will go up, if only slightly. In other words, instead of searching for the almond right away, my chances will go up if I wait for some other people to lose. But if someone picks a winner while I'm still sitting around here, the chances of my slice being a winner will go to 0. It'll be tough to calculate the right moment. I need to wait for long enough for as many losers to show up as possible. My chances of winning are highest if I can check my piece immediately before someone else wins. Yeah, that's the trick to winning this game. Huh? What a strange thought. Feels like I'm missing something? Even though no one else can touch the cake that's sitting in front of me, the almond inside it will appear or disappear depending on whether or not the other people win or lose. Huh? I was in such a good mood that I felt dizzy, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my theory. But I did realize that something was strange. There is always just one truth inside a cat box. No matter what happens outside the box, it shouldn't be able to shake the truth inside. And yet, I'm being shaken about by events outside the cat box, trying to use those to change the way I observe the box's contents. I don't even know what I'm saying. Another me inside me is trying to say that, but it's too hard for me to understand. I feel like I'm drifting. I got so cheery and excited that even though I'm not sleepy, my mind feels hazy. Maybe it's because I drank Dad's adult drink. In the end, even though I chose the first piece, I decided to check it last. After I've seen that everyone else has lost, my chances of winning will be 100. I'm trying to find a contradiction in my thinking, but I didn't really get it, so I stopped. It's much better to have 100% chance than a 1 in 15, so I decided to bet on that. I couldn't wait to open this precious treasure chest, but I waited for everyone else to choose their pieces and check them. No! No! A loss!
私のも外れだぜ。お姫様になり損ねちまった。
外れでも本当に美味しくて美しいザッハトルテだね。
George didn't care. He immediately went in like, I just want to eat.
食べずに飾っておけるものならそうしたいくらいだよ。
どうだ？アーモンドあったか？
私もダメね。秀吉兄さんはどう？
I kind of want to take note in how Kiria seems to be talking in this episode. She seems like extra affectionate, but also it's kind of easy to hear that tone as like her being kind of sarcastic. But it does sound a little bit more openly emotional, or at least like more honest, I guess, than her other performances. And I don't know if this is like an intentional detail or not. I was about to ask that. What the hell do you mean with that?
南條先生はいかがですか？
今調べてるところです。たまにはこういうのも楽しいですな。
Danjo's having a good time. I'm so happy.
駆け引きなしの純粋な博打も実に面白い。ベアとはどうであったか？
残り物に服があるなどと言った嘘つきは誰だ？
What? Wow, she's so cute. I love her. Beato, my beloved. The grrr just got me.
エンジはどうだ？アーモンドはあったか？
今調べてる。
なんだ、まだ手をつけてなかったのか？
I had been following my own personal probability theory, but I didn't think I could explain it well to Oni-chan, so I didn't mention it to him. I wonder if there's an almond in here. If I win, I'll be tonight's princess. I'll be happy if I win, but even if I don't, I'll still be a really fun night, so that's okay. I got put on hold when this cake game started, but before then, everyone was having a lot of fun trading tricks, quizzes, and riddles. This game is fun too, but I want to play like that again soon. Huh?
どうしたエンジ？お
I lifted up that tiny thing with my fork and stared at it, then showed it to my brother.
これアーモンドだよね。
おお
Look
エ
at
ンジのに
them!
入ってたのか。すごいぜエンジ。
Oh, at the same time, a stir rose up in other. Oh, sorry. At the same time, a stir rose up in the other corner of the room.
あったわ。私のに当たりが入ってた。
What? There were more almonds?
ほう、エヴァが当てたか。
これはおめでとうございます、エヴァ様。
What?
違う、エンジが当たりなの。私がアーモンドなの。
I held the almond high and shouted across the room. The crowd around Eva split and everyone stared at me, surprised. I was surprised too. The thing in her hand was without a doubt an almond.
なんだなんだ
Did the almond maybe get split in half?
こりゃどういうことだ？
ゴーだ。アーモンドが2つ入ってるようだが、どちらも当たりなのかね？
はて、そんなはずは。
どちらかが勘違いということでしょうか。
エンジ様のは間違いなくアーモンドです。カノン君、そっちは？
エヴァ様のも間違いなくアーモンドです。
I want to know if it's a full almond though.
では2人とも当たりということではありませんか。
And if it's a full almond, then I will just say it's magic.
親方様。
Why are you talking to kids though? Like, sir, did you put the second Master? Did you put the second almond in the pot?
これはキーなこともあるものだ。どうしたものか、ゴーダよ。
これはちょっとした手違いでございまして、じゃんけんでもしてもらって。
ケチくさいことを言うでない。
Yes, just let both of them be kings.
2つのアーモンドが現れ、女王と姫が選び出されただけの話ではないか。
Yeah, exactly, like that.
そういうことだ。2人が当たりということで良いではないか。
まあ、しかし。
Goda was hesitant. Actually, he had prepared a single special dessert for the king. It had been decorated in a way that made it hard to split for two people. So it wasn't convenient for the two to be kings. When Eva heard Goda mumbling something to this effect, she shrugged and laughed.
じゃあ、エンジェちゃんがお姫様になりなさい。
お姫様、エンジェはお姫様なの？
私はその付き人よ。ね、これならいいでしょう。
Of course it worked. Anja had been worried that Eva would be declared the winner since she had spoken up first, so she hadn't even dreamed that Eva would give it up to her.
でも、いいの？エヴァおばさんも当たりなのに。
Oh my god!
いいのよ。エンジェちゃんの付き人になれたもの。
Is the almond the gold? Is that an allegory for the gold that she got?
さあ、お姫様。
The money?
あなたが叶えてほしい願いは何？
Oh, never mind. The gold went up in smoke.
考えてちょうだいな。
I forgot. Did Eva bring gold back with her?
エンジェは願い事もう決めてあるの。
Tell me. What is it?
それは何？おばさんに教えて。
Tell. I want this fun time to keep on going forever. The young me spoke for the desire in my heart.
さっきまでの楽しいがずっと続いてほしいの。
But she has to leave at some point. I don't know. Now I get the feeling that the nuance has changed. Still, that was unmistakably my wish.
さっきまでのってああ手品とかクイズとかじゃあこうしましょう。みんな聞いて。お姫様の命令よ。ついさっきまでみんなが盛り上がっていたように手品やクイズなどでエンジェちゃんを楽しませてあげてちょうだい。
Entertain Anji-chan with tricks and quizzes. In a way, you can interpret this. Let's entertain her further with more bottle stories, in a way. Or more like parallel it with that, right?
もう手品のネタも尽きちまったぜ。
Fuck it, think of something new!
なら
Improvise!
なぞなぞね。
Ooh.
つまりみんなでいろいろなクイズでエンジェちゃんに楽しんでもらうようにすればいいわけかね。
So I suppose the epitaph will come up, huh?
お姫様に楽しんでもらえるクイズをみんなで献上するのですね。
なるほどね。了解したよ。
あははは。なるほど。面白いではないか。
Listen, if they drop the epitaph here and now, I will lose my shit. Because imagine I'm just like, I want to keep having fun and good time. And they're like, how about the epitaph of the Golden Witch? Gouge the eye and kill, gouge the leg and kill. And she's like, what?
ではエンジェよ、こうしよう。みんなにクイズやなぞなぞを出してもらい、それに挑むがよい。
Maybe it will be like the first portion of the epitaph. Remember, like the thing with the Sweetfish River and such.
見事解けるたびに、そなたにメダルを1枚与えよう。
Yes, I hope it's like a paper medal, like a paper star from the wall. He just rips it off and then he's like, here's your medal.
メダルって
記念メダルってことだろうな。いっぱい正解できればいっぱい集められるんだろうぜ。
ただ集めるだけではつまりませんね。
うん。集めたメダルの枚数に応じて私から素敵なプレゼントを送ってやろう。
Oh, real-time prize exchange?
どうだ。がぜんやる気が出たであろう。
I am. Gimme.
すごいじゃない。ご褒美まであるんですってよ。
よかったわね、エンジェ。
Everyone gathered around me, smiling as they thought about what sort of puzzle they'd give. She's with her two moms! Oh. They're all thinking about me so that they can play with me. Just the feel of having that all to myself almost made me explode with joy at becoming the princess. Everything is fine and dandy. I'm not hurt at all. I'm not sad. I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm sad and I'm like, God, scared. I became the Halloween party princess. And the tournament of quizzes and riddles just for me began. Oh, looks like I get a medal for each puzzle I get right. If I get a lot, I'm supposed to get a wonderful prize from grandfather. Okay, here I go.
誰からクイズをもらえばいいのかな？
Good question.
誰からでもいいそうよ。好きな人に話しかけてごらんなさい。
今のうちに何かとっておきの問題を考えておかないとね。
Oh my god! Rudolph is like praying at, the more time you give him, the more normal his riddle will be. But the faster you pick him, the faster you pick him, he's gonna like think about the weirdest thing on earth or like the weirdest riddle.
マリア、あなたクイズの本をカバンに入れてなかった？
Ooh.
あるよ。
It's probably gonna be the sheep and wolf puzzle, I suppose.
意地悪な問題でエンジェをいじめるの。
I'm calling it. This is sheep and wolf puzzle. Mario-chan laughed with an evil smile. Looks like everyone's going to try and bully me. I'm sure they'll think of some really hard questions.
大丈夫よ。おばさんが助けてあげる。
Yes!
本 本当？
Eva is back up. She won. She won on character select immediately.
ええ。だっておばさんはお姫様の付き人じゃない。だから二人で頑張っていっぱいいっぱいメダルを集めちゃおう。
Oh my god. I know I keep saying that. I know I keep being like, oh my god, but like these interactions with Anja and Eva are really killing me.
誰からでも結構でございますよ。このゴーダもいつでも挑戦をお受けいたします。
But he probably thought about something with food.
まあ待て待て。最初に姫君に謁見する栄誉はこの私のものだ。
I hate that I immediately imagined him saying that in the same tone, like how Chief Lieutenant Long, what's his name? Lang? From Ace Attorney Investigation goes, not so fast!
エンジェよ、まずは私の挑戦を受けてみよ。
I suddenly got tense and my stomach began to feel tight. Then Aunt Eva gently held my hand!
大丈夫よ。
Stop!
一緒に頑張りましょう。
Let's do this together!
では行くぞ、エンジェよ。これはクリスマスの日の話。12月25日の話だ。
Nikolaus?
クリスマス？
Even though it was October, he suddenly started talking about Christmas. Is he going to ask what day Christmas is? I know that. It's December 25th.
クリスマスの日、夜空を見上げながら女は言った。
No. No, 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 no. Are you going to be showing me the scene from episode 4?
やがて夜が明けて朝になるわね。そしてまた日が沈んで夜になってもまたクリスマスだったらいいのに。すると男は言った。いいよ、その夢を叶えてあげるよ。そんなことが果たして可能だろうか。
クリスマスの次の日は26日で普通の日だもん。
I feel like I've seen this riddle before.
そんなの無理。
夜が明けてもまだクリスマス。おばさん、わかった。
Either a different time zone or birthday.
どうしてクリスマスの次の日がまたクリスマスなの？
I'm going to assume it's time zones or, like I said, Christmas, birthday. Or it's considered part of like the whole Christmas thing, you know? Like in Germany, you usually get the 25th and 26th as a holiday. And the 24th evening as well. But 20... You're asking me? You're again? I wasn't. Oh, this is new. I was not expecting. Okay, the cake thing, I was like, okay, maybe it's a one-time thing, but okay, I guess Battler wants to involve me in this. Well, guess I'm not just spectating anymore. Alright, let's think about it. On Christmas Day, a woman looked up at the night sky and spoke, "Even the night will end and morning will come. Would it be wonderful if the sun sinks and it becomes night once more? It could be Christmas again." Then the man spoke. "Okay, I'll make your dream come true for you. Is such a thing possible?" Like I said before, I do think there is a possibility to do that, either with, like I said, but there's more. I think there's like a third option as well to make things Christmas again. Basically. Yeah, I do think it's possible. I choose A.
一日の間に夜って2回あるのよね。
There are 2 nights.
12月25日は真夜中の午前0時から始まる。午前0時は夜だから、それが最初の夜。それから朝になってまた夜になっても夜中の12時まではまだ同じ日。
Oh, okay, it was that simple after all.
そういうこと。
I thought they were gonna pull something time zone related.
そのどちらの夜も確かにクリスマスの日の夜よね。
Shit, they're so right. They're so much smarter than me.
エンジすごい？エンジすごい？
Yes, you are. With a delighted smile, Aunt Eva patted my head vigorously. They are the best team.
見事であるぞエンジ。難しい問題のつもりだったのにあっさり解かれてしまったわい。
おめでとうございます、エンジェ様。これが第1問正解のメダルでございます。
Genji's son held out a gold-colored medal. Grandfather smiled at me, urging me to take it.
ありがとう。
その調子で頑張るがよい。さあ、私の出題はおしまいだ。向こうへ行き、好きな人に話しかけてクイズを出してもらうがよい。
It was a heavy gold-colored medal. If I get a lot of these right, my pocket might burst. I'm gonna get so many that I can brag about it to everyone. Yes! If it's you and Eva, I can see it happening. After bowing to grandfather, I hurried off with Aunt Eva to where everyone else was gathered. You got 1 medal! Oh my god! What? The fact that Ryukishi is now allowing me to have input in Umineko is like fucking with my mind. Kinzo watched Anji go with a warm gaze.
ちょいと簡単すぎたかな。
For the beginning is okay.
いいえ、ちょうど良かったと思います。
Yes.
現地、私は良いおじいちゃんを演じられただろうか。
In this fragment, yes!
無論でございます。
I mean, right now, that is.
エンジェは幼い。そして体調を崩し。
But we still have Beato here. So it's like,
私をよく覚えてはいないだろう。
Young children have their own kind of cruelty. They think of kindness as something they'll naturally receive. And because they think of kindness as only natural, they forget about it quickly.
親の恩と同じです。それを理解するには、エンジェ様もお年を重ねられる必要があるでしょ
う。やがては、私のことを面白いおじいちゃんだったと思い出してくれるだろうか。
はい、必ずです。
Kinzo's expression grew slightly darker, and eventually even Anji will get older, and she will probably hear the public at large regards Ushiromiya Kinzo. The Ushiromiya Kinzo known by the public is completely different from the Kinzo who plays with his grandchildren. When she learns, will Anji remember the face of Kinzo the tyrant known of by the world, or that gently smiling face?
できるなら私の笑顔を思い出してほしいが、それは高望みであろうな。
I'm sad, even though Kinzo, you're not supposed to make me sad.
仕方あるまい。子供とはそういうものだ。
ベアとか。
子供は優しさに飽食し、それを決して記憶にとどめぬ。あれが12年を経れば、後宮金蔵がどれほどの奇人変人であったかを知るだろう。それに塗りつぶされ、そなたの笑顔など忘れ去られる運命。
Ah, fuck, this hurts.
であろうな。
Because in a way it's true. Most of her knowledge of the family comes from the outside.
いくら甘やかせど報われぬ愛である。
だが
And it's true, she did note somewhere in episode 4 that Eva did treat her very kindly at first, but ever since that rift between them formed, all that kindness she couldn't see it anymore.
親の恩を思い出すのに長い時間をかけるように、エンジェもやがてきっと思い出すだろう。そなたが孫にどのような笑顔で接していたのかをな。
忘れてもよい。ただ一時私に向けて微笑んでくれただけで、私には何よりものメイドの土産になるのだ。それが無償の愛の境地である。
祖父とは報われぬ存在であるな。
報われておると、先ほどのエンジェの微笑みが思い出せれば、私は今夜お迎えが来ても一向に構わんぞ。
Ouch. With a lonely laugh, Kinzo spun around, setting his cape fluttering. This was all the love he could offer Ange as a grandfather. Part of him wanted to be remembered, but he knew he mustn't wish for that. That was how unrewarded love worked. After looking at Kinzo's back, Beato stared at Ange's back again.
エンジェ、それでもいつか思い出してやれ。金蔵がそなたにどんな笑顔を見せていたのかを。
Oh man. And I'm sure that's the same for everyone else. Please remember the smiles that Eva and the other adults and the cousins once showed you. Okay, whose quiz should I take next? I'm gonna challenge more and more people, get more and more medals for getting them right, and get a wonderful present to show to everyone! Uncle Kraus and Aunt Natsuhi are over there. They're looking this way and smiling. I'm sure they've brought up some interesting puzzles. There's Uncle Hideyoshi beckoning for me to come over. He's a fun uncle, so I'm sure he's thought up of a fun question. He's probably like... Mom and Dad are across from him. They're waving at me, telling me to have lots of fun. Oh, I think Kiria cooked something up together with Rudolph, or more like she dropped something and Rudolph was like, damn Kiria, you're such a genius. Dad probably knows a lot of really hard questions. He might be tough. Over there is Aunt Rosa and Mario One-chan. It looks like they're reading a quiz book together, searching for a problem. Every now and then, Mario One-chan glances over at me, saying, she can be mean sometimes, so I'm sure her puzzle won't be a nice one. Beyond them are Battle Oni-chan, George Oni-chan, and Jessica One-chan. Did they cook something together? Battle Oni-chan is usually nice, but he sometimes really says really mean things, and I think he likes seeing me get confused. I get the feeling that he'll give me a really tough problem. Is there anyone who looks like they want me mean? If I can, I'd like to start with some easy puzzles to warm me up. All the way over there are Genji-san and Dr. Nanjo. I don't think those two will be mean to me. Are you sure? Genji might not be mean, but he might unintentionally cook something. And then there's Shannon and Kanon. Shannon knows a lot about quizzes and fairy tales. I'm sure she'll give me something unique. Then we have Goda-san and Kumasawa-san, who are serving tea. Kumasawa-san might be tough. Yes, I think she is the queen of riddles. And I kind of think she'll give me a really confusing problem. And then it's just a problem about mackerels. It looks like everyone might be pretty tough. We're going to Hideyoshi? He really is going like... Pss, 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 like a key. Uncle Hideyoshi is calling for me like a cat. What should I do? Should I go?
秀吉おじさんのところ行ってみる？
Help.
順番なんて関係ない。だって私は全員に挑戦するんだから。
Yes, Queen. Sorry, Princess. I rolled up my sleeves and headed towards Uncle Hideyoshi. Sleeves, I can't. I can't. She's ready. She's gonna throw hands. This tagged as major spoilers. Have you played before? Have you sold things? First of all, hi Morinda, how you doing? Good evening, happy Umineko Thursday. And it's tagged as major spoilers because it's the final episode, but I'm reading Umineko blind completely, so please no spoilers for me as well. But yeah, given that not everyone makes it to my streams and I haven't been able to update my VODs lately, it's there because I don't want to accidentally spoil anyone who wants to read it blind, you know.
わしのは難しいで。
あなたが出す問題ってどんなのかしら。あまり難しすぎるのを出しちゃダメよ。
難しくてもいい。タクモン。
おお、頼もしいことや。
I still cannot. Tiny Anje is going to be the death of me. After clearing his throat, Uncle Hideyoshi started telling his question.
わしのはな。
Shit.
なぜか。よく聞いてや。
Please, oh god, please don't ask me. I probably won't know what to say.
桃太郎の話は知ってるやろ?
I forgot. I know. I've read the story before. I mean, not read, more like I've seen it in, I think in Precure, like in Hirogaru Sky, it got like retold, and in some other anime as well. And I think we even briefly had it in Japanese class when I finished beginner course. But I forgot. It's been a while.
川から桃がどんぶらこ？
そや。しかしな、その川には甘栗が流れてきたんや。
甘栗？
そうや。そしたら次の日にはな、イオカンが流れてきたんや。
イオカン酸っぱいから嫌い。
I hate butternut squash.
その次の日にはな、今度はウリが流れてきたんや。その次の日には枝豆が。
Okay.
その次の日にはオクラが。その次の日には柿が流れてきたんや。
What's a fig? What is that? Sorry, I have to Google this. Fig in Portuguese. It's figo. That doesn't help me either because figo can mean intestine. Sorry, no, that's figado. Never mind. Then maybe in German. Feige. Danke. I still don't know what it is. Okay, it's a fruit according to Google Images. Thank you.
変な話よね。上流に八百屋さんでもあるのかしら。
さて、問題や。その次の日には何が流れ？
おばさん、わかった。
Shit.
エンジちゃんはわかる？
Oh shit, I'm gonna save just in case. I don't want to save scum because I want to like do everything as blind as possible. And I kind of want to respect the narrative choice of being like, it might not be the right choice, but Battle wants to accept it, you know? I kind of want to... I don't want to necessarily focus on being right, but at the same time I'm like, okay, but what if... When a visual novel starts presenting me with different choices, I'm starting to think at the back of my mind, is there like a bad ending and a good ending?
じゃあ、ヒントをあげるわね。流れてきたものにはちゃんと順番があるのよ。何の順番かわかるかしら？
そら大ヒントやな。
Okay. One day an apple floated down a river. The next day a butternut squash did. The next day some cabbage did. The next day a dill pickle did. The next day an elephant did. Sorry, an eggplant, not an elephant. Holy shit! The next day a fig did. What floated down the river the day after that? Apple? But okay. Let me check what a butternut squash is because I don't know what that is either. Butternut squash. What? In Portuguese? Abóbora. Okay, got it. Abóbora. Okay. An abóbora, like a butternut squash, is kind of like a vegetable, isn't it? Some cabbage, a dill pickle, fruit. Also fruit, veggie. veggie, fruit. I would say a grapefruit, I guess. Dill pickle. Let me just check what that is. Dill pickle. Yeah, it's a pickle. Eggplant and a fig. I want to go back to read Eva's hints again to see what that was, but I'm going with oh god, I want to say a fruit, but I'm also like, but what if it's not? I'm not good with riddles. I'm so bad with riddles. I'm over here like staring at this text and I'm like, shit, fuck. Okay. Okay, I'll go with A. Kabetsu. Wait. Did I think of the wrong thing? Is grapefruit not a fruit? Okay. It is a fruit. The green beans? The names all followed the alphabet. Apple was A, butternut squash was B, cabbage was C. It kept going with D, E, and F. Oh! It was that simple! And I was over here trying to make the wildest calculations in my head ever, being like, okay, it's the order of fruits and veggies. So after F comes G. Ryukishi. Oh, I feel called out. That's why the answer had something to do with G. I need to read her hint again. It's a pattern, yeah, but I thought it was like the order of fruits and veggies. Why? See, this is why I would never solve the epitaph of the golden witch. Like, you could give it to me and I would spin something so wild out of it. The only part that I ever got right in the epitaphs was the Lord Yu part, like Lord Ushiromiya. Hideyoshi took out a gold-colored medal and placed it on my palm. It felt heavy in my hand. Yeah, this is what victory feels like. I'd better keep it up. Angie! You got one medal! Thanks!
わしな、エヴァの分もなのか、もう一枚メダルをもらっとんのや。
お？
しかし問題がもう思いつかんのや。
じゃあ、私がエンジェちゃんに出題しちゃおうかな。
I swear to God if you give me the epitaph.
エヴァおばさんが？
そうよ。お姫様への付き人からのクイズ。
But I am hoping it's something else, because if it was the epitaph, most of us already got the answer told to us by the previous episodes. Aunt Eva smiled brightly. I want to get as many medals as possible, so of course I want as many chances as I can get. Okay, I'm not saving, because like I said, I need to go through this raw.
おばさんは旅行が大好きだって話はしたことがあったかしら？
エヴァおばさんはよく海外旅行へ行くって言ってた。
そうよ。だから旅行の問題を出すわね。あるところに旅人がいたの。
旅人？
その旅人はまず北へ5キロ歩いたわ。
5 kilometers north.
その問題、紙に書いた方がいい？
大丈夫よ。そんな難しい問題じゃないから聞くだけで OK。
Okay. I'll trust you, Eva.
まず北へ5キロ歩いた。
5 kilometers
そ
north.
して次に東へ5キロ歩いた。
North and then east. This is already a kind of puzzle that fucks me up because I'm really bad with math and directions.
そして次には南へ5キロ歩いたの。
So you went to a U.
北へ5キロ、東へ5キロ、南へ5キロ。
You walked a U.
この字みたいに歩いたの？
Or a blocky N.
そういうことやな。スタート地点から東に 5km の地点にいる計算になるね。
そのはずでしょう。ところがなんと旅人はスタート地点に戻ってしまっていたの。
Oh?
こんなおかしなことってありえると思う？
Well, if you have a slope, I would say yes.
そんなことあるわけないで。
I could imagine yes, because maybe he went around the mountain.
方位磁石が行かれたんとちゃうか？
そんなのじゃないわよ。エンジェちゃん、わかる？
方位磁石のせいじゃないの？これは謎謎？
いいえ、ちゃんとしたクイズよ。ヒントはね、地球儀でよく考えてみて。
Oh, wait. I've literally seen this riddle be used somewhere before, like this exact thing, because the Earth is the area is a globe. When you turn those 5 meters and then walk back, you will come back to the same point because the fact of the thing being shaped like a glove. So yeah, like I said, if there was a slope, then yes. There was a certain traveler. The traveler walked for 5 kilometers north, then he walked 5 kilometers east, then he walked 5 kilometers south. Then incredibly, he ended up in the exact same spot he started. This place does exist. But what sort of place is it? Very cold place, a very hot place. Such a place shouldn't exist. I would say... Oh, maybe he's in the North Pole? If the drawing is meant to be a hint as well... Oh, but this could mean that it's a hot place too, right? Oh, hold on. We got a bot in the chat. Be gone, bot. Be gone. I forgot what the answer to the riddle was. Because, like I said, I've seen this exact riddle before. But it was something about why did he come back to the same place? And the answer was it's because it's a globe. I would say it's the North or South Pole because it's like at the very, very like peak of the Earth, like the exact middle point as well. So I do think that's where you would end up. So, a very cold place.
わかった。とても寒い場所。そこはすごい寒いよ。絶対。
大正解。
Yeah! Yes!
すごいわ。エンジェちゃんの年でわかるなんて本当に天才よ。
I am big brain, big nose. I am smart.
南極点がスタート地点だったなら、北に進み東に進んでもそれは南極点に対して円を描いて回ってるのと同じや。
Fuck yeah!
だから南へ進めばまた南極点に戻るだけの話っちゅうわけや。
とっておきの難しい問題のつもりだったんだけど、エンジェちゃんは本当にすごいわ。
Me too. Thanks, Eva. Thanks for a compliment.
おめでとさんや。ほな、これがもう一枚のメダルや。
It's in moments like this I wish I had a toggle in which I could put my hands on my hips and my nose extends like a kaiji emote. The only kaiji emote I have is the Zawa Zawa, which is not quite appropriate for the time that the good times we're having right now. Or maybe when a riddle drops, a Zawa Zawa will be appropriate. All right, I did it. Aunt Eva and I held up our fists in celebration. Yee!
これでわしらの問題はおしまいや。他の人に問題を出してもらうといいで。
ありがとう、秀吉おじさん。
エヴァおばさんは賢いで。
She is!
二人一緒ならメダルもザックザクや。
That's because both are queens.
ザックザクよ。
一緒に頑張ろう、エヴァおばさん。
I dashed away. Who will I ask next? Uncle Hideyoshi waved goodbye, smiling. You got one medal. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! We are smart girls. Oh, this music. This music kills me. Hideyoshi and Eva watched as Anja ran off happily, looking for the next quiz.
あんなにも可愛らしい笑顔を浮かべられる子なのに、私がそれを奪うのね。
No! No, you can't! Stop! You take that knife away, you're stabbing me. Eva hung her head. A single tear sparkled in her eye.
彼女の気持ちを考えれば、それは当然のことなのよ。
Yeah, she was just a kid.
でも、私はそれを受け止めきれなかった。
She was hurt too.
しゃあない。お前かて人間やで。
Yeah.
そうそう人間割り切れるもんとちゃう。
それでも私が悪いのよ。仮にも一児を育てた母だったのよ。あの子の母親に私はなるべきだった。なのに私は悲しみに溺れ、それをしなかった。
しゃあないしゃあない。お前だけが悪いわけとちゃうで。
I think she literally had this conversation with herself in her mind as well.
そんなに自分を責めたらあかん。
Like, literally can't imagine this dialogue with Eva in front of, like, Hideyoshi's grave. By now, Eva was unable to hold back her sobs. Stop! Large tears dripped down her cheeks as she stared at the ground and shook.
私はなんて罪を。
You're gonna make me cry now.
悲しいのは私もあの子も全く同じだった。なのに私は自分の方が悲しいと決めつけて、あの子の気持ちを全く受け止めなくて。
Pain and sadness makes you act irrationally.
私は母失格なんだわ。あの子の母になってあげられなかった。
That hurts a lot, especially because in a way she vowed to herself she'd be a better mother than Kirie, who she considers a monster for the things she said. No, stop! No, you can't do this! Stop! No, you can't do this to me. Kirie and Rudolph were standing behind Eva now.
あなたがエンジェと打ち解けようといろいろな努力をしてくれたことを知っているわ。
姉貴はよく耐えてくれたぜ。
She held out for decades.
そんな姉貴の苦労も知らず、うちの娘が本当に迷惑をかけたな。
After the accident on Rokkenjima, Eva, the only one who left Rokkenjima alive, adopted Anje, the girl who had been absent and survived. While they would eventually develop a sad and mutually painful relationship, it wasn't like that at first. Oh, Eva tried to show affection for Anje, the last remaining blood relative. She tried to become Anje's new mother, even as she fought back the sadness she herself felt. However, Anje wasn't able to accept that kindness. She lashed out at Eva, the only one who had returned alive, for stealing her parents away from her. Eva, understanding the wounds that this little 6-year-old girl bore, withstood these attacks. She grit her teeth and poured all of her affection onto Anje, affection that went ignored and that she forgot! However, the wounds Eva herself bore were also extremely deep. She was never rewarded for her sad efforts, unrewarded love, and the future in front of her grew dark.
あなたはエンジェに ジョージ君に注いだのと同じ愛情を与えようとしていたわ。
でもそれは私だけの独りよがりで、エンジェちゃんには全く届かなかった。
それを受け止めなかったのはエンジェだ。姉貴のせいじゃない。
6歳のエンジェちゃんにそれを求めるなんて酷よ。
Yeah.
それでも私は気持ちを伝えられるよう、もっともっと耐えなければならなかったのに。
And yet she gave into hate. She gave into the pain. And then started hurting her back.
エヴァ姉さん。
God!
これだけは信じて。私たちはあなたを責めてなんかいないのよ。キリエさん。
The woman you once called a monster.
エンジェのために深く深く傷ついてくれてありがとう。あの子に人の心があるなら、いつか必ずあなたが注いでくれた愛情に気がついてくれるはず。
She's right, because if anything, episodes show that she has that capacity. She has looked at Eva once with love before.
ありがとう、姉貴。俺たちはいつまでも感謝してるんだぜ。
よかったな、エヴァ。
Even Hideo, she's crying.
お前の頑張りはな、ちゃんと。
Oh god, I couldn't help tear up a bit. Sorry.
いかがですか、エンジェ様。
Oh, that fucks me up so bad. Ryukishi, god damn it. You always do it. The game will skip this conversation if you got the quiz wrong. Oh, is that so? Okay. I did figure there was something like consequences if you get answers wrong, but my assumption was rather like, okay, so I don't know if this is a thing, and please, chat, do not confirm this. I don't want this to be spoiled for me. So please don't necessarily confirm it with a yes or no. But normally when I see a visual novel with choices and allowing me to have input, I assume it has multiple endings. And I do know for a fact that Higurashi console versions had different like routes basically that would trigger separate arcs depending on the choices you make, and that there are bad endings and good endings. So I'm going to assume that Twilight of the Golden Witch is a light version of that. So basically what I'm saying is I'm assuming Ryukishi built in different endings in here, maybe just a bad ending and a good ending, or maybe three, like a neutral ending as well. But considering that the theme of this episode is very much setting on, do you want to look at this game board with love, or do you want to just look at the cold, brutal cat box without any love, basically? So I'm going to assume it's just two endings. Maybe three, like I said, because maybe there is an in-between option, because there's a blue, gold, and red truth. So maybe there's a blue, red truth, and gold truth ending. So who knows? That's why I'm like, from playing so many visual novels before, I'm like, raise his eyebrow. But it could also be like a Danganronpa, right? Danganronpa, at least the second one, doesn't have bad endings, right? I think just has a game over. While Danganronpa 1, I do remember, has a bad ending. But okay. Like I said, I mused this. Please don't confirm if that's a yes or no. I'm reading Umineko for the first time and I want to experience everything raw.
よろしければぜひこのゴーダにも挑戦していただけませんか。
このクマさんも難しい問題を用意しましたよ。
God, I don't want to save in the case I have to go back to get the right answer and get the extra dialogue. But at the same time, I care about these characters so much, I want to see the extra dialogue. So it's like, damn it. I'm gonna try extra hard.
難しい問題でもへっちゃら。エンジェ一人だけじゃないもん。エヴァおばさんと一緒に解くもん。
God and Kumasawa offered to challenge me. I'll have to go up against everyone in the end, so it doesn't matter who comes next. I waved at Aunt Eva to hurry up, and she ran towards me.
今度はこの二人が出題
Yes.
どっちから挑戦する
It's gonna be a mackerels one.
じゃあゴーダさん
Okay, Goda.
はいはい、かしこまりました。
What you got?
それでは問題を出させていただきます。
One fear because I don't know. Oh no.
難しいですよ。
No, 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 no. Kumasawa, don't scare me.
コツはもう分かったもん
You sure?
エンジェちゃんを甘く見ちゃダメよ。
Stop!
それはそれは。それではゴーダらしく台所とお料理の問題を出させていただきます。
Ouch.
今度は共闘しましょう。わからないときはおばさんを頼ってね。
I'm saying a lot, but I'm not like annoyed or mad or anything. I'm just trying not to ugly cry.
何かヒントを出せるようにするわ。
Please.
ヒントもらうとメダルはもらえない
No, no, no.
メダルとは関係ないからじゃんじゃん頼ってね。
Yes, trust your aunt. Trust Eva. Ask! You can ask Eva! What? I love this! In a witch's house, there was a magic kitchen. I almost read kitten. There was a magic kitchen. Every day, it would serve a freshly made meal for the witch when she returned at an appointed time. One day, the witch had to work very late. When she finally got home, all of the food greeted her. Welcome home, Great Witch. I've made some vegetable stew for you, said the stew in the pot. Welcome home, the Great Witch. Please quickly dip me in the stew and eat me, said the hard bread. Hold on. Great. Vegetable stew for you. Stew in the pot. Hard bread. Welcome home, Great Witch. You must be thirsty. Please drink me right away, said the white wine. Welcome home, Great Witch. If you eat me, the heat of the day will be wiped away, said the ice cream dessert. Now then, one of these is lying. Which one is it? You must be thirsty. Please drink me right away. Quickly dip me in the stew and eat me. Yes, you can do that with hard bread. Made some vegetable stew for you. Yeah, stew can be vegetable, so that's okay. Right? Welcome home, Great Witch. You must be thirsty. I would say it's the white wine because alcohol doesn't kill thirst. Especially not wine. I've drunk wine a few times. I don't drink alcohol anymore, at least. Not that I was an alcoholic or anything, but I used to like enjoy drinking alcohol every now and then. But I've basically had to kind of go cold completely with alcohol. So I can't really drink wine anymore or most alcohols anymore. Sometimes I drink like a cup or so when I'm at a very fancy gathering. But if there's one thing I remember about wine is wine does not kill thirst. But I'm still gonna ask Eva, just in case.
おばさん、わかった。ヒントはね、魔女の帰りが普段よりとても遅くなったってところよ。
普段より遅いと何かあるの？
よく考えて。いつもの決まった時間に出来たてのご飯を作っておいたのよ。
Yes.
ということは、それよりずっと帰りが遅くなったらどうなっちゃうかしら？
Oh! Welcome home, Great Witch. If you eat me, the heat of the day will be wiped away. Then it's with the ice cream, right? Because the ice cream would melt. But hold on. There was a magic kitchen. It's freshly made meal for the... When she returned home... Okay, one day the witch had to work very late. When she finally got home, all the food greeted her. Welcome. I'm going to say it's the ice cream in this case. If the point is about which one is like fresh, then it's the ice cream that's like melted.
アイスクリーム。魔女は帰りがすごく遅かったんだから、その頃にはもう溶けちゃってる。
I am smart.
だから食べられない。
さすが。どう？エンジェちゃんは本当に賢いでしょ。
おめでとうございます、エンジェ様。
I'm smart. I can't believe it.
感服いたしました。
This feels more fulfilling than getting an A, like an A plus at a school test or 100 points. Whatever your score system was in your country, in Germany and Portugal, it was 1 is the best mark, like the best exam result, and I got an 1 plus, Alter.
このゴーダの腕によりをかけた難問がこうもあっさり解かれてしまうとは。
Getting best A score ever in any exam in school ever, even if it was a national exam, sleep. Getting an answer right in Umineko, fuck yeah, dude.
全然簡単だったもん。エヴァおばさんの問題の方が難しかった。
Who needs a fucking PhD if you are getting medals in Umineko?
ありがとう。
おめでとうございます。こちらが私の問題に正解したご褒美のメダルでございます。
ありがとう。
Okay, that was easy. Now let's take a shot at Kumasawa-san's puzzle.
次は私でございますね。ではとっておきの難しい問題で。では参りますよ。
難しいってどのくらい？
それは挑戦してみてのお楽しみ。それでは私はサバのデザートの問題を出しましょう。
I knew it! She was gonna give us a mackerel puzzle.
サバのデザート？
熊沢さんのこと、きっとおかしな問題に違いないわ。注意してかかりまし
ょう。
Okay, the cook was in trouble. Dinner had been fully prepared except for the dessert, but he had no ingredients except sabara, mackerel, and leftovers. Then the cook had a flash of inspiration. By changing just a single letter, he could make a grand dessert out of these leftovers. So, which letter did you change? Sabara, okay. If you take R, you can make Saba! If you take out an A... no, I don't think it's A. Then if it's B... No, it's not B. If you take S, Abara... I'm tipping towards R, but I'm gonna ask Eva, because Eva is trustworthy.
おばさん、わかった？
一文字を足せばって言うんだから、ダジャレみたいな答えに違いないわ。サバに一文字を加えて、デザートにならないか考えて。あ、わかった。
なになに？
とにかく語尾に一文字を足してみて。
One line? Oh, it's a kanji wordplay. It's a kanji wordplay. So actually this time I'm actually gonna say, because I did learn how to write hiragana and katakana, but kanji is the one thing that I never managed to finish. Like when I started I finished beginner course, and then when I started like not advanced, but like basically if you were in video game form, it would be like easy, normal, advanced, and hard, and then extra hard. And I basically went from easy then to normal class, but I never finished the second, like, Japanese, what was it called again? In Germany, the different grades are like in A1, A2, so like A1, A2, and so on. I finished A1, which is like super beginner. When I started A2, I had difficulty following because we had a new teacher, and our teacher before at the beginner course slightly changed the curriculum. shuffled a few things, so we didn't learn a lot of the kanjis that we were getting in Japanese A2, so I wasn't able to follow classes at all. And unfortunately, I rarely practice Japanese outside of class, which was many years ago, so my memory of the very minimal kanji I know is gone. And I unfortunately don't remember how the kanji for Sabara looks like. But I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check just how the Sabara looks like. The kanji. Sabara, kanji. Oh, so wait, so it's Saba? Kanji? Probably because it's like Yakisaba, you know? Okay, it's probably this. Saba and kanji ra or leftovers. Wait. Do we have a ra? God, I don't know. See, that's the problem. I write Sabara kanji. Sorry, ra kanji, and I can't say which one is which because I'm like, I don't know which kanji is which. But I do know you can change stuff by just, you know, Saba. Abara. The thing is that also, depending which kanjis you combine, because I don't know if these are two different kanji, or if it's one kanji that you can like slightly change if you remove one of the lines. Which is what I think it's what's happening here. But the problem is, I don't know what the kanji without the extra line means. Because I don't even know which line for the kanji I can remove. Damn, Kumasawa, you are wicked. You are wicked, just like I expect from a witch. Can I ask Eva again? No, it's the same. I'm going to assume it's from the word Sabara that I have to remove the letters from, because in macro there's like none of the there isn't a B. Sara. We're gonna have to shoot. We're gonna have to shoot our shot and pray that it's right. So I say it's the R. We have to reload! I'm sorry, we have to get this right. I don't want to miss a single dialogue. I'm sorry, I know I said we want to do this raw, but I have to see. I feel so bad doing this, but Kumasawa, you are wicked. I can't read kanji. So if it's not R, Abara, Sara, okay, let's try B. B. Okay, it's B. It's Ku. Let me get the kanji for Sabara again that I had open. Do we have Ku in Saba? Jesus. Ah! Damn it, Kumasawa, you're so fucking wicked!
砂漠はつまり砂漠のこと。砂漠は英語でデザートって読むものね。
エンジェ英語知ってた。
Oh, it was a wordplay with desert. Damn it, Kurosawa.
すごい
Kurosawa. She will always remain above me at all else.
さすがエンジェちゃん。
I expected nothing less.
頭なでなでしてあげる。
She does. I don't. Do not give me head pats. I cheated.
おばさんに撫でてもらうの気持ちよくて好き。
サバにクを足したらデザートにもなるなんて。本当にサバはすごいですね。
How was I supposed to guess?
そんなダジャレでデザートをサバにした日には私の首が飛んでしまいそうです。
Yeah, Natsu wouldn't stand for this. She'd be like, you gave me a headache.
デザートはアイスがいい。
Yes.
大丈夫よね。今日のデザート。
厨房でサバのフルーツパフェが皆さんを驚かそうと待ち構えておりますよ。
I'm sorry, mackerel fruit parfait? Jesus, she will put mackerel in everything. She's the type that, okay, you give her a meal, like you give her pasta bolognese, and she's like, mackerel's missing. Cuts in a mackerel. Everyone burst out laughing. For some time after that, I was tormented by the terrifying image of a parfait neatly topped with a mackerel chunks.
これは残念。エンジェ様に素敵なご褒美をあげないよう邪魔をしてやろうと知恵を絞った問題がこんなにもあっさり解かれるとは。
Your praise go to empty word, go to an empty heart right now. I feel so bad. Though she said that, Kumasawa smiled. A gold-colored medal glittered in her wrinkly hand. I don't feel like I deserve it. And Angie took it.
これで私たちの問題はおしまいですよ。
You know, she gives Angie the medal, but then she looks at me and then rips a paper star from the wall and just writes it writes down, "You tried." That's the medal I get.
親方様から素敵なご褒美を獲得してくださいね。
That is the medal that I get.
ありがとう。もっともっと頑張るね。やったね、エヴァおばさん。
この調子でどんどん行きましょう。
I hope I don't have to do this again. We rushed away. Okay, so who should we take on next? I got a medal that I didn't earn.
キリエ様の影に隠れておどおどしていた幼子がいつの間にかあんなに元気になって。
親族会議を重ねるたびに若者の成長を感じるものです。あと数年も経てばエンジェ様も恋を覚え、やがては一人前のレディーに成長されるのでしょうね。
Yes, she will.
そうですね。普通に年月を重ねてくださったなら。
A cruel fate will force the chick called Angie into a lonely future. If an egg isn't warmed, it won't hatch. The egg she is now will not be warmed by anyone, and it will not hatch.
エンジェ様は孤独な未来を迎えるほかないのでしょうか。
Maybe.
卵の殻はいつだって内側から破られるもの。
Yes, it can.
冷え切った殻はとてもとても硬いでしょうが、それでも
エンジェ様にその強さがあるでしょうか。
I suppose this is what the game is for. We are in that egg right now, but can Angie break it?
それを得ることができるか否か。
Is the warmth of this game board enough to give her the courage to break through the shell?
それがこの最後のゲームと聞いています。
Yes.
私たちはもっとメッセージを送るべきではないでしょうか。せめて温められぬ卵なら 殻が割りやすいよ。少しでも外から叩くとか。
No, this has to be all Anje.
自らの殻を割る力もないヒナを寒風に耐えることはできないでしょうね。
Correct.
エンジェ様はその力とたくましさを
ですから私たちは何とか伝えることはできないんでしょうか。
言葉とは与えられるものでなく受け止めるものです。私たちが何を与えようともエンジェ様が受け止めなければ何の意味もない。
そうですね。私たちが何を伝えてもエンジェ様が耳を貸さなければ意味がない。
見守るしかないんですよ。馬を水場に連れて行くことはできても飲ませることはできないのですから。
エンジェ様がより良い未来を祈るしかありませんな。
Yeah, we all can. Anje, please.
エンジェ様が諦めと悲しみを紛らわせるためだけの怒りに身を任せず、本当にエンジェ様が求めておられるたった一つの願いに純粋であってさえくれれば、彼女は絶対に自分の一番の願いを叶えることができるでしょう。
Yes.
皮肉なものです。その一番の願いを自ら一番最初に否定されているのですから。
笑う角に福来たる、泣きっ面に蜂。信ずる者は救われる。人の思いが、その強さが自分の未来を自ら生み出すのです。
せめてその言葉だけでもかけてあげたいものです。
バトラ様も厳しい。そのような言葉さえも許さず、エンジェ様が自分の力だけで築いてくれることを願っている。
Yeah, I can imagine.
私たちには見守ることしかできないのですね。
That's true for all of us.
だからせめて祈りましょう。彼女が最も望む未来をその手につかめるように。
Oh, Angie.
おや、私どもご指名ですか。
Oh, it's time for Nanjo. Hi, Yuppie. Hi, Kumamaru. How you doing? Happy Umineko Thursday. Hope your day is going well. It is. It's mostly going well. I had to take my cat to the vet because she had been scratching the side of her face a lot to the point that she started getting wounds and bleeding and all. She was getting better, but then I woke up this morning to her face bleeding again, so I was like, okay, I have to take you to the vet. This is a way more serious issue than I thought, because it's not uncommon that she has an allergic reaction to something, so she gets itchy for a while, but then like it gets better by itself. But this time it didn't, so I had to take her to the vet. She's okay. She's all healthy. She's still eating normally, and she's not like in overwhelming pain. But now she got like what is called a shot of cortisone, and we have to wait sometime next week to observe if it worked. Normally it did, because this isn't the first time she had an eczema problem. Is that what it's called in English? Eczema. Eczema in English. Yeah, how do you pronounce it?
Eczema.
Eczema. Yeah, the doctor said she had an eczema problem. It's not the first time she had it, so we're hoping that after she gets that cortisone, I mean, she already has it, that she will improve. It's also anti-disinfecting, basically, so the wounds won't get infected either. Although I have cleaned it up this morning. But alright, back to Umineko. It's time for the old baby girls, the old Kinzo baby wives.
ねえ、さ、 私たちに問題を出してちょうだい。
Both of Kinzo's wives.
解いちゃうんだから。
Oh, I swear, Nanjo, if you give me another kanji word puzzle, I'm gonna
そうですか、そうですか。
I'm gonna Kiniko Buster you.
では、とっておきの問題を出さないといけませんな。
源氏、お前も何か出題してやるがいい。とっておきをな。
Okay.
かしこまりました。それでは、とっておきを。
I expect nothing less from the template that was used to birth my husband right here. Expect nothing less. Whoa! I'd hope that Kenji-san would give me a simple puzzle, but now he's saying it'll be tough. Scary. But I'll beat both of them. I can let myself get scared. Just imagine her like rolling up her sleeves both and like smoke coming out of her nose like so. I'm gonna beat them up.
では、私から参りましょう。私はお医者さんですからな。救急車の問題でも出すとしましょう。
Of course, it's an ambulance puzzle. Alright. When you're in Japan, the word emergency happens to sound the same as the number 3, Q. Yes. Exactly, it is. Yeah, Q. If you add an emergency to you'll get an ambulance. If is subtracted from 130, you'll get a police car. What number goes in? Huh? Hint, the difference between the two cars is half an emergency. Half an emergency, when you divide 9 by 2. QQ, half an emergency. Then I have to calculate this for a second because I don't know what 99 divided by 2 is. 49.5 QQ. So it has to be an round number, right? So it's gonna be something like a 9. So if you add an emergency to you'll get an ambulance. The word emergency. So if you add 99 to something, you'll get an ambulance. Oh, it's a phone number puzzle, isn't it? Oh, what's the national phone number for 911 in Japan? Because even 911 is not the same in Germany. In Germany, when you call for an ambulance, I think it's 112. No, wait, 112 is the police, right? I'm gonna check in German how it is real quick. Krankenwagen Nummer. Yeah, it's 112. 112 or 116, 117. That's how it is in Germany. So, which is why. So, QQ. QQ. You add an emergency to something, you'll get an ambulance. If is subtracted from 130, you'll get a police car. Okay, so hold on. 130 minus 99 makes 31. You'll get a police car. Hint, the difference between the two cars is half an emergency. If you subtract the number for 130, you get a police car. Then hold on a second. Police car, call police in Japan number 110. Okay, got it. Emergency call for police is 110. Got you. Then the D, if is subtracted from 130, you'll get a police car. So it's 20. If you add an emergency to here, you'll get an ambulance. From 130, you get a police car. Well, it has to be a 20 because if you take 20 out, you get 110. But if you add something to you get an ambulance. So wait, if you add 99 to the number, you'll get an ambulance. UQ. Plus 20 makes 119. What's the emergency number in Japan for ambulance number Japan? It's 119. Okay, got it. Then because I had just calculated what does 20 plus 99 make, and that's like 119. So you'll get an ambulance. Then it is 20. But just in case, I will ask Eva.
ハテナは数字なの？でも99は文字でしょ？
It's 99.
数字足す文字なんて計算できないよ。
99ってのがなんだかダジャレっぽいわね。
I'm not gonna lie, it's easier than Kumasawa's.
ほら、99って99とも聞こえない？
Yes.
つまりハテナに99を足すと救急車になるってこと？
ハテナ足す99で出てくる数字がどうして救急車になるのかしら。わかった。
え、本当？なになに？どうして？
ヒントね。
I figured it out before I asked Eva.
救急車じゃない赤いランプの車とはパトカーのことよ。
You live in Japan where the numbers are used.
もうわかったんじゃない
？Yeah, it's 20. My gut says 20. I really should know this, lol. That kid is kind of evil. Yeah, isn't it? I mean, Kumasawa fucked me up completely with her riddle. Her riddle was something about kanji wordplay. So if you removed, like the translation tried to be like, if you remove the R from Sabara and replace it with an H, it becomes Sahara. So like, sorry, Sabak. So like the desert, Sahara. And I was like, but the voices said if you remove the Q, it becomes like the ku, and I assume it's like the kanji. Eva's hint was you need to remove a line, and I knew when I read that part, I was like, it's a kanji wordplay, and I don't know how the kanji for Sabara looks like. The only kanjis that I know from the top of my head how they look like is the kanji for te, for ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, nana, hachi, kyu, and ju. As well as the kanji for me and mori. Sorry, mori and hon and ni. So yeah, those are the kanjis that I know. So I was like, damn it. I also know the kanji that they use for katana, but that's it. So, okay. We're doing it, guys. 20. And if it's wrong, then I have to live with it. I did the reload once to get the right answer. It felt like shit. I felt like I didn't deserve to read the cutscene. So this time, if we get it wrong, we commit to it.
20!
Unless it's Beato, then I need to see.
20に99を加えると119。救急車を呼ぶ番号。
130から20を引くと110。こっちはパトカーを呼ぶ番号ね。
I am smart. I am smart. I knew this without asking Eva. Fuck yeah. I have a brain cell.
お見事、正解だ。 やはりエンジェさんは頭が柔軟ですな。
Yes, she is. She's smart and she deserves the world.
おお、やるではないか、エンジェ。
I just want to imagine Kinzo coming in from the end of the room, arms open, doing like the pog expression, like, whoa!
さすが賢いぞ。
Yes.
我が孫よ。
おめでとう。これはあんたのメダルだ。
But what was that about the difference between the two being half an emergency? Yeah, we didn't really need that part. If you used that hint, you could make a pretty good guess at the answer, even if you forgot what the emergency numbers were. Huh? At any rate, the gold medal glittering in Nanjo's hand is now mine. Okay, now defeat Genji too and get another one.
そうそう、その息よ。どんどん解いていっちゃいましょう。
We got a medal! We get to see a cutscene! At least Nanjo's.
では源氏さん、どうぞ。
我が友は目して語らぬが、こう見えて博識だ。
I very much think so.
こんな問題が飛び出すやら、私も興味深いぞ。
Oh, the phone is entering low battery mode, so after Genji's riddle, I'm gonna get the power bank real quick.
それではエンジェ様。
Although looking at the time, I think after I do everyone's quizzes, I'll call it a day.
お覚悟を出題させていただきます。
Oh god, Genji like, prepare yourself. I've never heard anyone say prepare yourself like that when giving a quiz. Me neither, girl. Me neither. I started to get so tense that my stomach began to hurt. Yeah.
大丈夫よ。
We'll be fine. You have Eva on your side. You have the power of God and Eva on your side. Eva gripped my hand firmly, and my stomach ache got a little better. Oh god, the way that Eva's performance is going with Anje, I want to just eat my keyboard in pain, not in anger, just in pain.
割り算はできますか？
塾で習った。
すごいわね。まだ6歳なのに。
Shit, fuck division.
では問題なさそうです。
Yeah, no, there is a problem. I'm shit at math, notoriously shit at math.
出題させていただきます。
Stop, I'm not ready. No, here it comes. No. No, I'm bad at math. This is bad. I did learn division, but I'm not very good at it. Anje, same girl. I'm shit at math. Scheiße, it's even a Textaufgabe. God, I was the worst in those. So before we get to calculating over here, oh my god, it's with millimeters. We do have millimeters in Germany, by the way, so I don't have a problem with that, but I do have a problem with the fact that it's not a formula, it's a text. And real quick before we get here, before when I was still in school, didn't matter how much I learned in math, I always got like second worst or absolute worst like exam results. In Germany, like I said, and in Portugal as well, although not in all schools in Portugal it was this way, but in Germany it's like all everywhere like that. So I know in America the scores are from A, best is A and the worst is F, right? So in Germany, test scores are like such. Number one is an A, the equivalent of an A in America, and 6 is the equivalent of an F. You also had like 1+, 1-, so like A- and whatnot, you know, stuff like that. And I always got a flat 6 at math, 6 or 5, and there was one time I studied my ass off and I got a 4. So like a D, and I was like, fuck this shit, I'm never learning for math ever again. My autistic brain just can't fuck with math, all right? Especially if it's a text, like this. And oh god, Kenji, if you wrote like, I'm gonna read it. We have little candle, 5 centimeters in length. Every hour, half of that candle's remaining length is burned away. Then, when its length is 1 centimeter or less, the flame will disappear. 3 hours later, the flame had disappeared. But what was the length of the candle at that time? Okay, so we have 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. Every hour, 5. So like half centimeter, right? So then it's 50 millimeter. Because to make a centimeter, you need like, for 1 centimeter, you need like 10 millimeter. So 50 milliliter. Not milliliter, millimeter. So we have 50 millimeter. Half of that candle's remaining length. So 50 millimeter divided by 2 makes 25. That's 1 hour. Then after another hour, we divide by 2 again. Then we have 12.5, which makes 1 centimeter, 0.2. Then hour 3 comes in and we divide it by 2 again. That makes it 6.25, so about 6 millimeter. But I'm gonna ask Eva.
1時間ごとにその時の長さの半分が燃えるのね。
I love how we don't get a sprite. We just get text.
最初の1時間で5センチの半分。
Yes, so that makes it 2.5 centimeters. So 25 millimeter.
それが次の1時間でさらに半分。
Yes, which makes 12.5.
そして3時間目でさらに半分。
It burns down half of that remaining length. So yeah, as my calculator says, so 6.25 millimeter.
電卓ないとよくわかんない。おばさんわかる？
I'm sorry, Eva. I'm sorry. So sorry, Anje. I use a calculator, but I'm old. I can't use my brain for math at this age. I'm 29.
あ、わかった。意地悪な問題だわ、これ。
Is it?
意地悪って？
これ、割り算は関係ないわ。
What? Got schmixed? Get you schmixed me?
よく問題の文章を読み返してみて。
What was it again? Okay, we have lit a candle in 5 centimeters in length. Every hour, half of that candle's remaining length is burned away. Then, when its length is 1 centimeter or less, the flame will disappear. 3 hours later, the flame had disappeared. But what was the length of the candle at that time? But if it has nothing to do with division, then what do you mean? If it's not 6 millimeter, then what is it? Three hours later. It disappears if it's 1 centimeter or less, so 6 would be correct. But the flame will disappear. Three hours later. Clever? Oh god, I didn't catch it. Every hour. Yeah, okay. 5 centimeters. 3 hours later, the flame had disappeared. But what was the length of that candle at that time? It got us both, not gonna lie. Kumabara, help! I don't know what they're asking from me. I don't know. I'm like, if it's not division, then what is it? Genji, have mercy with me. You are the template of my husband. So technically that kind of makes you my brother-in-law. Help! It doesn't use division, true, but then what? 5 centimeter is pretty freaking. Hold on. I'm gonna get a lineal for this, like a ruler. We have 5 centimeter candle. If after half an hour it's 2.5. Alter, that's a lot. That is a lot. And if we divide that by a half, it's 1.2. If it's 6,25. It's like barely the size, it's like half the size of an index finger. Of like the very point. It's very short. You want a hint? Yes, please, Kumabara, because Eva's hint did not help me. It actually fucked me up more. Because I thought here, I used a calculator, so technically I cheated to get this right, but I don't get it. I've got 2 hints. Give me one first. We want to get those extra dialogues. It involves no math, only reading. I see. Only reading. Every hour, half of that candle's remaining length is burned away. Then, when its length is 1 centimeter or less, the flame will disappear. 3 hours later, the flame had disappeared, but what was the length of the candle at that time? I don't get it. I don't get it. What? When it's 1 centimeter or... Wait. 5. 1. Why is 5 written in text and 1 is written as a number? Is that... It's a big one, you'll probably get it. Okay. Like, the only thing that I notice is, like, that 5 is written in text, but 1 is not. So I'm like, why? Why? Is that something about that? Help. I'm on the right track. Every hour. Does it have something to do with the minutes of time? Like, 60 minutes is like 1 hour. I'm still stuck. I still don't get it. Like, I see the hints, but I still don't get it. Genji, you are wrecking with me. We have a candle right here. Okay, this is a wild shot. Hint, when does the flame go out? When it's 1 centimeter or less. So the wild shot that I was going to give, I think, is when its length is 1 centimeter or less. But the fact that it's written in like numerical sense instead of like in words, I'm going to assume that the length is actually 10. Does the flame go out at exactly 3 hours? Shit! You're right! You're right! Hold on, hold up. Okay, hold up 1 second. 1 centimeter or less, so that means, okay. Like I said, 60 minutes. So for the flame to burn until like the full third hour passed, which would be 6.25, then okay, we gotta change our calculations here. So to get a candle at 1 centimeter, and if each hour takes half, and we have 6.22 point, you know, hold on, 50, the 25 divided by 2, then divided by 2 again, 625, okay. Then let's do 10 minus 625, 375 is left. So not a full hour has passed, but some time has passed after that third hour. You know what I mean? After the 1 centimeter has passed, it was not quite 3 hours yet, but it's gone a bit. When, the length of the candle when it burned out, either it's 10 or 8. Well, it should be technically 10 because it's like, you know, it burns at 1 or less, but I'm going to assume it's like 8. Okay. I know I said we commit if we get it wrong, but I'm still gonna save.
これよく問題の文章を読み返してみて。
Oops, I actually wanted to save, but never mind. Okay. About doing some lifting here. I kind of want to say 10 again because it's like 10 or less, but I'm gonna go with 8. Pray for me. Fuck! I refuse to let this be wrong. I keep saying I'm not gonna load, but I can't. I refuse. Wait, what was this? No, sorry, my last puzzle was Kumasawa's and I don't want to go back. I don't get the Genji scene. I'm fucked.
この問題はね、計算の必要はなかったのよ。すっかり騙されちゃったわね。
Damn you, Genji!
残念であるな。何女は分かったか。
I should have trusted my gut and went with 10.
割り算は不要ですな。これはエンジェさんでも解ける優しい問題でした。
No, it wasn't. Not only Aunt Eva, but everyone else said that math was needed. And I worked so hard on that division.
私からの問題は以上でございます。
Shit.
他の方もエンジェ様が挑みに来るのを心待ちにしておられるでしょう。
I'm gonna save elsewhere. It's gonna be like my save of shame.
さあ、ぜひ次の方へ挑戦を。
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Angie. I should have trusted my gut.
エンジェさん。 あんたのブームを祈ってるよ。
Now I don't get the Genji dialogue.
そうよ。こんなところでへこたれてなんかいられないわ。ここから挽回よ。
もっともっと頑張っていっぱいメダルを集める。
We dashed away. There still are still many people waiting to give me puzzles. I had tons of chances to get medals. Okay, who should I challenge next?
どう？
Don't get the extra dialogue. I'm sad now.
次は夏日おばさんたちに挑戦してみない？
やっつける。
胸を貸そうじゃないか。
私たちも手応えのある問題を用意しておきました。
私から出すかね、それとも君から？
では私から。
うん。
今から言うのをよく聞いてください。白黒白黒白はてな黒白黒白黒白。
What? What? Save Ange. What?
白黒白黒。
もう一度言いますよ。白黒白黒白はてな黒白黒白黒白。
What?
このはてなには何が入るでしょう？
This is a really hard one. White, black, white, black, huh? Black, white, black, white, black, white. Looks like the white, black are altering, but the huh is between a white and black. Is it gray? Is it that easy? No.
夏日姉さんにしてはずいぶん難しいじゃないの。
Fuck. Aunt Eva was groaning. Apparently this one's really tough.
そんなに難しいでしょうか？
Yes, I don't even get it.
経験のない人には分からん可能性もあるな。
エヴァさんはともかくエンジェちゃんなら学校や幼稚園で結構見ていたかも。
Uh-huh.
何よ、私には絶対わからないっていうの？
Is it Morse code? Is it a problem that I could get easier than Aunt Eva? It's hard. White, black, white, black. Huh? Black, white, black, white, black, white. What does the huh stand for? Huh?
ヒントは夏日姉さんの言ってた学校や幼稚園で見たことがあるかもというやつね。エンジェちゃんにはわかる？
全然。
ほら、エンジェちゃんも全然わからないって言ってるわよ。
Give us a hint, Nazi.
少しヒントを出しなさいよ。そうですか。ではヒントを。
Okay. We're saving. Finally, there's a reason to have that many save spots.
白黒白黒。いろいろありますけど、どれを押してもとても綺麗な音が鳴りますよ。
Then a hint. There may be different colors, but you get the beautiful sound no matter which you push. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's Morse code.
綺麗な音？その白黒は音をさせるものなの？
Yeah, like I said, probably Morse code.
押すと音が出る白黒？
I would say then it's an empty space. Like beep beep beep. Beep beep. Beep. Oh god. Hold on, I need to get the power bank. My cat was loafing on the couch next to the where I was loading my power bank. And I'm like, cat, help me. What's this about? Okay, there we go. I think it's an empty space. Because if it's about sound, then I'm going to assume it's Morse code. What? No,
no,
no, no, it's an empty space!
姉さんのくせにずいぶん難しい問題を知ってるじゃない？
育ちが出る問題だからね。お前には難しかったかもしれん。
なんですって？
夏日おばさん、答えを教えて。
But then I don't get the medal. No, 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 no. We're reloading. So if it's not Morse code, it's something else. Oh god, even the glass shattering. I know, game. I know I'm cheating.
ではヒント、白黒白黒。いろいろありますけど、どれを押してもとても綺麗な。その白黒は音をさす。
押すと音が出る白黒。
Things that make white, that make sound that are black and white. Shiro kuro shiro. Red? Let's try red, I guess. It's not red! Boy, Natsuhi.
ではヒント、白黒。その白黒を押すと音が出る。
God, I went back on my words so hard on like, I'm not gonna reload anymore. I'm gonna just commit to the answer. No, sorry, it's Natsuhi. I need to see what she got for me as an extra scene. If I didn't know if I got extra scenes by getting the right answer, I wouldn't have reloaded at all. Shiro kuro shiro kuro shiro shiro kuro shiro kuro shiro kuro shiro shiro kuro shiro kuro shiro kuro kuro shiro kuro kuro kuro. B? No! No, not the right answer. God, Battler, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, it wasn't an empty space, it wasn't red, it wasn't black, then we only have gray and white left. Want a hint? Well, now I only have the answers white and gray, but still give me the hint. If the answer is gray after, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's about an instrument. Scheiße, it's a piano! It's a piano! If I knew it was an instrument, I would have known! I played piano myself. Why didn't I get to it? Oh god, the hint wasn't very concise as well. Okay, so hold on. Do alto, re. So we have always two black keys on the first set. Then... yeah, it's two whites, so it's A. Why did you make that the options I could pick from? Nazi, damn it! I thought I could count on you, Nazi! We were all rooting for you! Wow, if I should have thought about it. Beautiful sound, and here my brain was like, oh, it's Morse code.
鍵盤なのね。
The sound hint should have beautiful sound should have told me everything. Something that can be found in kindergartens and school, which is covered with a line of white and black things. It's an instrument, like a keyboard on a piano or a melodica.
2つの黒い鍵盤はドレミの間。
And I can't even say the excuse not all schools had a piano because all schools I went to had a piano.
3つの黒い鍵盤はファソラシの間だから。
Yep.
白黒白黒白はてな黒だから白が3つでドレミ。
I'm even watching Doremi right now, which is about instruments. I'm like, why? Why didn't I think of a piano?
ファの間に黒い鍵盤はないわ。ミの次はすぐファになる。
つまりミの次がハテナだから正解はファ。つまり
正解は白。正解です。
Nazi. Yes, you can congratulate them, but don't congratulate me. In fact, I revoke my piano license.
ちょっと難しすぎたかと思いましたが、さすがですね。
やるじゃないかね、二人とも。
Yes, splendidly done. You too, not me.
さあ、夏日。
おめでとう、エンジェちゃん。これが私からのメダルです。
For her, not for me.
やったー！エヴァおばさん、また一つ集まったよ。
順調ね。さ、次は兄さんが出す番よ。あっさりといってケチョンケチョンにしてあげるわ。
I'm maybe getting the extra scene, but at what cost?
上等じゃないかね。
Oh my god! Not the... What's the theme of this song again? I have to open Spotify for a second because it's in my favorites list. Umineko OST. It's not Last Ends the Charger. It's not there, it's Endless Nine. That's what I wanted to say. Not the Endless Nine in the riddle. You know, they should have given me Endless Nine for the Nazis puzzle because that's what it felt like. You know what would be the hardest puzzle to solve? Kraus's logic with investing. No, no, I was joking. I don't want a riddle about Kraus's investments. No. Guys, we are so fucked. Once upon a time, there was a 7-story skyscraper. The following companies were located on the following floors. Okamura Securities Co. Ltd. was located on the 7th floor. Iwamura Reality Co. Ltd. was located on the 6th floor. Tamura Transport Co. Ltd. was located on the 5th floor. Now then, Murakoshi Publishing Co. Ltd. was located on the floor? What goes in the I can't read these kanji. I can only read beru. He just called you out on the 4th war like he did. I was like, if the only hard puzzle would be anything about Kraus's investments, and it's immediately something about his investments, and I'm like, god damn it. I know what's in floors 5 and above, so the answers must be somewhere between floor 1 and floor 4. There's no doubt about that.
降参かね。
降参なんかしないわよ。 村越出版は何階にあるかですって？
何回かじゃない。
Fucking, this is giving Beato and Battler fighting vibes, like the floor X.
何階かだ。
どっちも同じ階だよ。
Emma suddenly stumbled on something. Then she started counting on her fingers, starting from the first floor.
分かったわ、エンジェちゃん。1階から順に声に出して読んでみて。
1、
一つしかないから。
どういうこと？
I think it's a kanji wordplay again. That's evil for multiple reasons. Yeah, let me just pull up the kanjis for the numbers again. Kanji for numbers. We're gonna pull up kanjis for this. And while I can read the numbers, the kanji for numbers, I want to check if I actually remember them right. So, Maybe this isn't totally hopeless. Maybe we can do this. We just have to think really strongly. Okay, guys, we can do this. So we have Ichi. So Ichi, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tamura transport. Let me check the kanji for... I want to know if... I know kanji sometimes have 2 readings. That's why I want to see. So we're gonna check. So this is something that thankfully I did learn in the bit of Japanese A2 class that I had. The fact that... No, actually I even had this in beginner course, in fact. That kanjis have 2 readings or more. The onyomi and kunyomi, if I recall, and I want to check both. So, hito, hitotsu, futa, mitsu, yotsu, go, Tamura transport, itsu, mutsu, nana, shichi, it can also be shichi, Yatsu, Tochi. Maybe it's not the... Not what I was thinking about. However, Okamura kanji. No, I don't care about the guy from Kuroko no Basket. I just want to know how how you can write Okamura in a kanji. Okay, so the name Okamura has hill and mountain for the kanji. And yeah, Mura, I still remember this kanji, so... But you also have this kanji. Let me pull up the numbers. Let me check. So, we're gonna start with Okamura, which is 7. How does the kanji for 7 look like? Chichi. Is the number 7 in any of these kanji? Security, reality, and transport. Hill or mound of earth, a small mountain or elevated land. I'm not seeing the kanji for 7 anywhere here. I thought this would be easier than I thought, but it's not. Jesus Christ, why are you like this? Murakoshi Publishing Co. Ltd. Mura. Tamura. Iwamura. Okamura. Because all of them have Mura in their name. We have the answers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait. Okamura, Iwamura, Tamura, and Murakoshi. Mura comes first in here. 7, 6, 5. Ka, Iwa, Ta, Murakoshi. Okay, let me check what the kanji for Koshi might be then. Koshi kanji. Stroke or the diagram for Koshi. I want to know what the readings for Koshi can be. I can practically hear the gears turning in your head. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. You can't even see the browsing that I'm doing right now on kanji and whatnot. Oh god, one of those times I wish I really did continue practicing Japanese, because then it would have saved my ass. Okay, here we go. Koshi. So we have a kanji that says Koshi, which can be lower back, body. Where's my picture for the kanjis for the numbers again? Oops, I closed it. Okay, we're gonna pull up the kanji again. I'm sorry that no one in the chat can even see what I'm doing. Okay, kanji for numbers. And I'm gonna pull up the thing where I had with the Omnioji and shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on so everyone can see it. This is the Elgato thing. Browser capture. There we go. Here. This is what I'm looking at right now. This and hacking. Okay, now we should be able to see it. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at right now. Filters. We want to crop this, so nope, that's not where I wanted to crop. I wanted to crop from the left. 200 more. And right, alright, here we go. Okay, now the chat can see it without me covering up too much. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at. Alright, so and while I'm looking at in Jisho, I'm looking right now at different readings of Koshi. We need to find the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 in this. So withering, no. Historic ruins, ancient poems. Koshi. Jesus. I'm not. Oh god, I don't even know if the kanji wordplay is the correct option. Historic ruins. Oh. Wait. Wait. In the word koshi, we have shi for 4. For... Oh, but can go be read as ko as well? I'm not sure. 5, 6. Well, 5, 6 it can't be, right? So that's probably not the correct line of thinking here. It can't be 8 because that's not an option that we got here. 2, 3, or 4. It. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. God, I'm at a loss here. Kraus, what the fuck did you spring on me? Yeah, I'm having issues with this one. I can't figure out what the hell he's asking. Murakoshi Publishing. Hints? Please, Kumamari, if you got them, please give me. Because I don't know. I don't know. I know for a fact this has something to do with kanji wordplay. But, or something like that. But I don't know. You're right, it's a wordplay language puzzle, but it works just as well in English as it does in Japanese. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 7. I thought about counting the syllables. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 6. Murakoshi Publishing. Don't know about German or Portuguese. Yeah, I can't help it either because I can't figure this out. Reality Transport Publishing. One, 2, 3, or 4. Oh god, I wish the hint that we were given was better. Start from the first, but... Heh. Try reading each out loud, now then. Okamura Securities Co. Ltd. Iwamura Realty. Tamura Transport. Sorry, no, wait. Murakoshi, Tamura, Iwamura, Okamura. Huh? What? Okamura Securities, Iwamura Realty, Tamura... Oh, sorry, from the other line. Murakoshi Publishing, Tamura Transport, Iwamura Realty, Okamura Securities. The line now then, Murakoshi Co-Publishing was located on the 7th floor. Okay. Okamura Securities Co. Ltd. was located on the 7th floor. Murakoshi Publishing was located on the 2nd floor. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god, I feel like an idiot. You can't say fifth floor, you can't say second floor, you can't say fifth floor. It can only be 4. How? Why am I this stupid? Oh my god. Oh my god, if it's 4, I'm so dumb. I didn't even earn this one.
お見事、正解よ。1階から11階の間にガイと読めるフロアは3階だけだわ。
3階だけは3階とも読めるけど、それ以外で11階まではどれもカイとしか読まない。
やるじゃないかね。私には答えを教えられるまでさっぱりだったというのに。
Funny thing is, I thought this was gonna be there is no 4th floor in Japan because of death thing. Yeah, I have heard of something like that too from my dad, but I knew this is a thing in Japan because my boyfriend told me, but my father also told me it's a thing in China as well, so I thought it was gonna be similar. It was way more. This is the problem that I've been having thus far with the puzzles. I think way too deep. Apparently, Uncle Kraus once had this puzzle shown to him, and he wasn't able to answer it right. He looked a bit downcast to see a kid like me solve it. For some reason, he looked even more mortified to see that Eva had solved it. How strange!
ほら、さっさとメダルをよこしなさいよ。
これはエンジェちゃんの知恵に表するメダルだ。エヴァにやるわけではない。
Oh my god, their pettiness has to remain even in the perfect timeline.
負け惜しみを。
ありがとう、クラウスおじさん。
She gets the medal and I'm just sitting here in the back like, I don't feel like I earned it. I don't feel like I earned it.
エンジェすごい？エンジェすごい？
Yes, you are. You are very incredible, Anji. I am not.
おじさんよりよほど頭が柔軟だ。君がメイで私は誇らしいよ。
Just to give you guys a hint of how shit I am with riddles.
これで私たちの問題はおしまいです。
I have never beaten a Professor Layton game. Ever. Never. I played Curious Village only, and I only made it up to the 4th puzzle, and I couldn't get past that. I used up all hints, and I still couldn't do it. That's how bad I am.
楽しんでもらえたならいいのだね。
Because my autistic ass brain is like, you give me a text and I take everything that I read and I don't like read deeper. Like, I am diagnosed with that, so I have difficulty with riddles like that. Oh, I don't think I can follow you anymore. Oh, hi Edwin, how you doing? Good evening. Sorry, if it was about the comment that I have an autistic brain, it's because I'm saying it because I'm diagnosed with that. I have legit difficulty with things like that, with riddles. It's really, really hard for me. Complete the Layton game? I'm sorry! I'm sorry, I'm so bad at Layton games. You know what? Maybe I'll take Layton games for Retro Tuesday and you guys can watch me fumble and be like, I don't get this puzzle. Oh, it's a shame of not completing a Layton game. Yeah, shame. Big shame. I told one of my friends who really loves Layton and he was like, oh my god, you started playing Layton, how far are you? And it was like 3 months later that we like, I had said I'm gonna start it and I started playing it. 3 months later he asked me how far are you and was like, I didn't make it past puzzle 4.
メダルの枚数など気にせず、みんなの鬼門難問をたっぷり楽しんでほしい。
あなただけの素敵な夜になることを願っていますよ。
Oh my god, I'm still like on the floor. Like, oh my god. The answer was staring me right at the face. And I thought, hey. I tried to make it a Japanese wordplay. And it was, but the translation got it so well. It was right there in the text, and yet I was like doing all the flexes. I bench pressed an entire building. My brain was bench pressing the entire earth to try to find the answer. And it was like literally on my nose. Klaus and Natsu smiled at them as they dashed away. Okay, give me the extra scene. I only cheated on the piano because I couldn't figure it out. It was an instrument. I'm just sitting here looking at Beato like, hey girl, I found out that a 6-year-old is smarter than me. It was great seeing you immediately go kanji mode. I did because a lot of the puzzles in Umineko, especially the epitaph, plays a lot with kanji, and I was like, okay, maybe Ryukishi is doing mostly kanji puzzles, and Kumasawa did, Nanjo did, no wait, Kumasawa did, and we had another one that I forgot. So I thought, okay, Ryukishi, you want to throw the kanjis at me? I'm gonna try. On the other side of the room, Anja and Eva were counting the medals they had gathered so far. The medals that they earned, not me. I do, however, take pride in finding out the riddle with the... God, I already forgot what the riddle was. I can't imagine someone asking me, oh wow, you managed to figure out the riddle, which one? And I'm like, I don't remember. After saying this, Natsu bit back her own words and stared at the floor. Words of praise forever. Words of praise forever. And for Beato. Oh my god. No, don't do this to me. My brain, I probably can't cry because my brain is so fried. Ah, Natsu. Oh, stop. And in the afterlife. Oh, Natsu is already self-punishing enough. At this moment, that is. Oh, this stings. But did that feeling go away for her? Honestly, in a way I can still believe that Natsu felt regret even when we saw her treatment of Shannon and Kanon both. Like, she can feel both ways, right? Like resentment and lamenting at the same time. Like shoving off a baby off a cliff with one of your servants as well, which They died, didn't they? The servant died. So she basically commit murder and attempted murder on a baby, and that's probably, regardless how irrational or how much resentment you had at that time, that's gonna follow you for life.
忘れるものですか、私は人殺しなのですから。
重い十字架背負っちまったな。今じゃあんたに同情してる。本当だぜ。だって全部金蔵が悪いんじゃねえか。あいつが隠し子なんか作るから悪いんだし。
Okay, she's actually right for this one.
何しろお前への預け方が特に悪い。子供が生まれないから養子にしろなんてのじゃなく、かわいそうな子だから育ててくれぬかとか、そなたを傷つけの言い方はあったはずだ。
Yeah, he's not wrong about that.
これだから男は、金蔵は。
Yeah, Beato isn't wrong about this.
もはや恨みはない。それでも、そなたの十字架は軽くはならぬか。
はい、あなたにどうすれば償えるか、未だにわからないのですから。
じゃあこうしよう。両腕を広げよ。
Yes, hug. Hug.
こうですか。
Yes. And as Natsu spread her arms uncertainly. Beato leapt forward and hugged her tight.
二度と言わねえから一度くらい言わせろよ。わらわはよ、自分の母親に会ったことさえねえんだからよ。
Still hugging Natsu, Beato spoke in a whisper. She spoke those words that she would certainly never say again.
わらわのことで悔やんでくれてありがとう。でもよ、わらわはもう恨んでねえからな。それだけは信じてくれよ、母さん。
Oh my god. Jesus wept. Oh, that got me good. But it really got me good. I actually started crying over here, I'm sorry. I already had teared up before, but now, oh, the tears went. Okay, but it's actually very late, so I'm actually gonna call it a day for now. And actually, the scene having gone on that screensaver, basically, I will say that's basically like the first half of the quiz, and I'm gonna leave this one for next week, actually, because I planned, because next week on Thursday, it's gonna land on October 3rd, and October 4th is Umineko Day, so I thought it was fitting if I do Umineko again next week, so we're actually gonna have two back-to-back, so you're not gonna be waiting for long. So let me go over to the main screen, and I'm gonna save just another save spot just in case. And there we go. Give me a sec. Okay. No! I wanted to go back. Sorry. Title back. Return to title screen, and we're gonna go back to the just chatting portion. Give me a second. Okay, we are back on the chatting, and oh my god, sorry if I sound hoarse right now. Sorry if I sound hoarse. I was so very into what was happening here. I'm giving it my all to the riddles, guys. I'm giving my all of it, and oh god, it's hurting so much. I don't think I am ready for what the rest of this chapter has to entail. Because I already got twice. Oh my god. I would have actually been screaming, but it's like almost midnight over here and I want to wake up the neighbors or like get the cops called on me for being loud, because in Germany at this hour it's like what's it called? Ruhestunde, what's it called again? Hold on. Ruhezeit, sorry, Ruhezeit. And if you get very loud, you can get the cops called on you, and I don't want that. Although to be fair, the neighbors have never done that, but they do passive aggressively print out papers and then put it in the escalator or at the entrance, and then are like, please be quiet after a certain hour. Oh god. And I've seen one paper thus far like that, but it was complaints to multiple people, and one of them said, we don't want any talks, loud talks in the balcony after 10 p.m. And I think this was during a time in summer in which I left my balcony open, so they thought I was probably doing phone calls in the balcony when I was literally inside doing streams. Oh my god. And what do they also have? Yeah, they also wrote things like, yeah, your kids, watch that your kids don't play or stomp around between 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. And it's like, what? What? Like, it's a child, let them. But yeah, noisiness, I always try to be very careful with that. So, okay, I think we did good progress today. Very sorry that maybe the progress was a bit slower because I actually tried to put so much effort into the puzzles and we still didn't get one right because I didn't reload. Which one didn't I reload? Genji. So we didn't see the Genji and Nanjo scene. I'm thinking about maybe reloading it next stream and seeing it real quick because I do want to see the extra dialogue with Ganjo. Sorry, with Genji and Nanjo so bad, especially because Genji is one of those characters I'm most interested in seeing, and I'm curious if they talk about Beato, because there are still some portions of Beato's past that we don't know. We saw a snippet in episode 7, something about her being mad about about having been saved from the cliff accident and having a body like that in quotation marks, and it wasn't made clear what she means with that, and that's basically where the furniture thing seems to have been born. And I want to know if something about that is addressed in the extra scene with Genji and Nanjo. So we're maybe next week I'll start with that real quick, that extra scene, and then I'll load back to the current state. So given that we get extra scenes if we get the right answers, I feel compelled to reload because even though it feels bad and not earned, I do want to see all these extra, because these are basically closing dialogues for all the characters, right? Like closure for each one of them, and I care about them very much, so I want to see the closures that they get. So even if I have to bend the laws a little bit and cheat a little, very sorry, Battler, I want to see what closure everyone gets. So let me just give a very quick schedule before I wrap up for tonight. So we already have October next week, and I saw that I'm not gonna have that many streams on October on Thursdays, because on 2 of those October weeks I won't be home on Thursday, so won't be able to stream, which means that I'm only gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 streams on October on Thursdays, while I think I can manage every Tuesday if I don't get sick. I hope, oh god, I hope I don't get sick before Mex. I would be so pissed, but okay. I will be helping a friend out at Frankfurter Buchmesse in between, I think, the 18th and 20th of October. But I will be tabling myself again at Max Berlin, and hope to god I don't get sick at FBM, between the 25th and 27th of October. It's in the center of Berlin, and I should have like a table map, so I will be able to post the catalog and the map where you can find me with my booth number and whatnot. That's basically my second to last con before this year ends, because I only have Mex left, as well as Kaidan Con at the beginning of November, and finally Comic Con Stuttgart at the end of November and beginning of December. But back to streaming scheduling. So we're doing Umineko to back to back on October, and I'm honestly pondering, since I have only 1, 2, 3, 4 streams for Thursdays, I'm thinking of running only Umineko Thursdays for October, because you know it's spooky, scary Halloween game, right? And it takes place in Halloween. October 3rd is just too perfect not to stream Umineko, so we're doing Umineko next week. But yeah, I'll muse this idea to everyone in the server and in Twitter. So if you guys would prefer if I do Umineko Thursdays for all of October, and Tuesdays I'll keep regular as usual. So 1 week art stream, the other week Retro Tuesday. And initially I wanted to start a new game on Tuesday. Sorry, not on Tuesday, on October. I was planning to play Fear and Hunger 2 Termina for Halloween, but seeing how I have so very little streams on October, I don't know if it makes sense to start a game and then have a long pause and then continue it. So yeah, I'll think about it. And yeah, I think we're still gonna be busy with Shaman King for the majority of October. So let me check. So next week, Tuesday, we're definitely continuing Master of Spirits. It could be the last or the second to last stream for Master of Spirits 1, that is. And yeah, it could end either on the 1st of October or on the 15th. So I wouldn't start a new game for Retro Tuesday unless it's Mega Man X2. Yeah, I think that's fitting because it's like almost almost before Halloween ends, and on the last week of October I can maybe start with Mega Man X2, or maybe I'll just do 2 art streams. We'll see. But okay, I have to wrap up and go to bed very soon. My boyfriend's already in bed. The poor soul has been waiting for me to go to bed. So let's see who we can raid before I leave. Let's see. Who do we have here in the following list? Oh, I think we can raid Digicel. So she's playing the Centennial Case, a Shijima story. So it's kind of like seems like a murder mystery as well. So it would be fitting for Umineko, even though we have no murder mysteries right now, but we did have riddles, so it fits. All right, then I'll be raiding Digicel, and I'll catch you guys next Tuesday with more Shaman King Master of Spirits. And if not, then I'll catch you next Thursday with more Umineko. Have a good night, and thank you for coming. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed watching me crack my brain at the world's simplest puzzles. And have a good night. Bye bye!